1. Good afternoon and welcome to Turf Moor for Burnley's crucial game against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Burnley against Wolves. We kick off at Turf Moor at 2 o'clock. Mike Jackson continues as interim manager after a superb 2-0 win over Southampton on Thursday night. Connor Roberts and Nathan Collins got the goals. The team news is in. This is Burnley's 150th home game in the Premier League. The Clarets will want to add to their tally of 51 home wins. There's no Maxwell Cornet. He's injured. Thursday night scorers Connor Roberts and Nathan Collins take their place in the side. And there's a return for Matty Vidra. We think Jay Rodriguez will play wide with Vidra and Weghorst up top. Ben Mee, Eric Peters, Johan Berg Gudmundsson and Ashley Westwood remain unavailable. For Wolves, they're 8th in the Premier League, just 3 points outside of a European place. Bruno Lage was taken over from Nuno Espirito Santo last summer. They've done really well, won 8 times on the road in the Premier League this season. But there's no Ruben Neves. He's absent with a knee injury. There's no Max Kilman because of an injury in training. Raul Jimenez returns after suspension. Skipper Connor Cody and goalkeeper Jose Sarr are both ever present in the Premier League this season. So Burnley against Wolves. Everton go to Anfield later today. Leeds go to Palace on Monday night. The teams in full then. Burnley will go a point. They're a point behind Everton going into today's games. They will go 2 points clear if they win this afternoon. Nick Pope makes his 150th appearance for Burnley today. So the side's in full. Nick Pope in goal. Connor Roberts right back. Charlie Taylor left back. Nathan Collins, James Tarkowski in the centre. Midfield forward of Dwight McNeil, Jack Court, Josh Brownhill, and we think Jay Rodriguez making up the quartet. Up front, Matty Vidra and Wout Weghorst. On the bench, Wayne Hennessy, Matt Lowton, Ashley Barnes, got a good record against Wolves, Dale Stevens, Aaron Lennon, Phil Bardsley, Kevin Long, Bobby Thomas and Dara Costello. For Wolves, last time out, Wolves lost 1-0 at St James's Park. Burnley played 3 times since then. Jose Sarr, Connor Cody played in all their Premier League games. They've got Sarr in goal, a back three of Willy Bolly, Connor Cody, Romain Saiz. Wing-backs Nelson Semedo on the right-hand side, Johnny Castro-Otto on the left-hand side, João Moutinho and Leander Dondenka on the holding roles in midfield. A front three, Al Jimenez, Fabio Silva and Wang Hee-chan. On the bench, former England keeper John Ruddy, Kijana Hoover, Ryan Hart-Nuri, Fernando Marçal, Pedro Neto, Machado Trincao, Chinquinho, Totti Gomez and Luke Cundle, former Burnley FC academy player born in Warrington. Those are the sides today. At Molineux in December, they played out a goalless draw. Here last season, Ashley Barnes, Chris Wood scored for Burnley. Fabio Silva from the spot late on for Wolves and a 2-1 win for the Clarets. Burnley striving for a 3rd successive home win in the Premier League for the first time since 2016-17. Our referee, Anthony Taylor, with Mike Dean on VAR. Just to recap then, a return for Matty Vidra today. We think Jay Rodriguez will revert to midfield. There's no Maxwell Cornet. For Wolves, Raul Jimenez returns after suspension. There's no Ruben Neves, key player for them, and no Max Kilman. So we're just over 10 minutes away from kickoff. Dave Wilson alongside me on Clarets Plus. First things first, fantastic night on Thursday night, Dave. Yeah,
it was absolutely brilliant. The atmosphere here was class. Not heard it like that for a long time. Well, I mean, apart from the Everton game as well, but 2 really great results there. Midweek was brilliant. The lads looked so confident in the way that they played. 2 great goals, particularly Connor Roberts, fantastic strike. Great to see Nathan Collins getting on the score sheet. And yeah, it was just an all-round very good performance. Southampton showed that they are a threatening side. We did have to defend well, and maybe just in the opening moments of the game settle the nerves, because they were knocking on the door early with the Romeo headers and that. But yeah, it was all round very good performance, exactly what we needed, and hopefully we can take that into today.
Yeah, it was a real feel-good factor, wasn't there? After what has been a really difficult season, certainly everybody seemed in a good mood.
Yeah, exactly. And like I was saying midweek, it's that whole thing of the club collectively pushing in the same direction. The fans were hearing voice. The lads on the pitch did the talking, and like I say, it's that whole thing of the club being together and you know, trying to push us in the right direction.
And the defenders scored. Roberts and Collins, you've got to share the goals around, I suppose, haven't you?
Yeah. I mean, you know, it doesn't matter where the goals come from at the end of the day. Great for those lads getting on the score sheet. And you know, as I said, like particularly like Connor Roberts, fantastic strike from him. And you know, both of those two new lads this season coming in the summer, and you know, moments like that create the connection and the bonds with the fans, and you know, that's exactly what this place is about. It's a community club. It's, you know, one town, one club, and you know, that's what we want to see.
Yeah, we've been sort of called an ageing side, haven't we? But in those two lads, you know, Roberts and Collins, the two youngsters that have come up into the Premier League and done really well. I think we've got highlights from Thursday night to have a look at. It was a fantastic night for Burnley, and it just got them that bit closer to Everton, Dave. Exactly,
you know, and that's all we can do at the moment. You know, we have to show that we're breathing down their neck, and that, you know, we're far from giving up. That's for sure. You know, you see what a fantastic strike there from Connor Roberts.
Yeah, I mean,
and I think this, you know, it sends the right message, and you know, not just to Everton, because it's not just about that.
No, it isn't. No,
it's about, you know, the entire feeling that's coming out of this club at the moment is that, you know, we're a Premier League club at the moment. That's what we want to stick at, and that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, we're a little bit worried about the second, weren't we? It was a long VAR deliberation, but for once it went in Burnley's favour.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as you see there, like we had plenty of chances on the night without hitting the post there.
I thought Forster was fantastic.
Yeah,
we did praise him on the night, and retrospectively, I think he was magnificent.
Yeah, some fantastic saves, brilliant goalkeeping, but yeah, as you say, a bit of deliberation there around whether that was going to count or not, but thankfully it did. And we left with 3 points, and
yes, a point behind Everton.
Performance.
And the key thing today is they go to Anfield at 4:30, and that's going to be a tough fixture.
Yeah, of course. You know, there's no denying we're gonna be watching that one after today.
And cheering Liverpool on.
Yes, yeah, we do. Yeah, without a doubt. You know, and
the Palace tomorrow.
Liverpool are going to be obviously pushing for,
they've got to win everything,
the title.
They've got to win everything
as much as they can. They do have to win everything, and so hopefully, you know, after today we're in an even stronger position.
Yes, hopefully.
Really.
Touch wood. And Palace tomorrow night, we can't forget Leeds.
Yeah,
they've got 33 points, Burnley have 28 as things stand.
Yeah,
but Leeds have got a really tough run in.
Well, you know, that's it, and you know, they'll be thinking the same thing, in that they're not safe. They're not safe yet.
No, no.
And they themselves have got a job to do. You know, fingers crossed from our point of view that, you know, results go in our favour, and it does pull them back into contention with relegation. But you know, we keep saying this. All we can do is focus on ourselves.
Get the results. Yeah, get the results. I mean, there have been times, haven't there, away at Brentford and away at Norwich in particular, where we haven't got the results that we wanted.
Yeah, and you know, those kind of performances there, you know, as much as the lads give everything, and I'm sure we all agree that they have been doing, it's, you know, they can be hard to pick yourself up.
Got to take chances, haven't you, in those games?
Yeah, of course. You know, obviously, like the Maxwell chance, but you know, the biggest thing at the moment is, you know, if we don't get a result within, you know, one particular fixture with these remaining games, you've just got to pick yourself back up from it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And start looking on to the next one, because there are points to play for.
Yes.
And this is, you know, there's 3 points here up for grabs. And you know what, we've got, how many games we've got left out?
5 after today.
5 after today.
Yeah.
There's 15 more points.
Yes, absolutely.
To play for.
We liked the running, didn't we? We said right at the start of the season it looked a decent running.
Yeah.
Particular against perhaps Everton and Leeds now, and we've got to make the most of that.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, let's hope today we kick on from you know, the midweek great performance. Let's kick on from that and try and do it again.
Hopefully they're refreshed. Thursday to Sunday's not easy, particularly when Wolves haven't played since a week last Friday. But I'm sure Burnley will give absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. The subs are being applauded out. But the lads appear confident. They're on the front foot. Super night on Thursday. One of the real top Turf Moor nights. And they'll be up for it. They'll be up for it. Interesting change. We think Jay's going to play midfield, Dave.
Well, that's it. As we just see shots of Wout warming up earlier. Yeah, you know, when we saw the lineups come through, we had like 3 strikers on the pitch, which is really nice and positive. But as you say, we think Jay's going to play wide, and it'll be interesting to see how Wout and Vids link up there.
Yeah.
You know, that really is a big man, small man partnership with a lot of potential, I think.
It is a big man, small man partnership. Vidra will give some pace. And Wout will be looking to play him in, I would imagine, so it's going to be interesting. Does look to me like Jay Rodriguez will play left-hand side in midfield. A lot of his early Burnley career was in wide positions, so we'll have to just wait and see how that pans out. But we know how good Wolves are. They've won 8 times away from home in the Premier League.
Exactly, and you know they're still looking to secure European football for next season. You know, top 4 probably, you know, out of reach now, but you know they're in and around it, around 7th spot, 6th spot perhaps as well. So yeah, they've got everything to play for. So
yeah.
You know, it's cliche, but it's not going to be an easy game, just as every other game.
You know, they don't concede many. It's only 27 goals in their away games, so you know they've been a little bit sparse. Maybe 1 goal might win it today. Here come the teams. Let's go through the lineups for you. For Burnley, Nick Pope in goal. He's 150th Burnley appearance in all competitions. Connor Roberts, fresh from his goal on Thursday night at right back. Charlie Taylor at left back. Nathan Collins, another scorer on Thursday, alongside skipper James Tarkowski. Midfield 4, Dwight McNeil, Jack Cork, Josh Brownhill, and we think Jay Rodriguez. Up front, a return for Matty Vidra, alongside Wout Weghorst. Burnley's bench, Wayne Hennessy, Mark Lowton, Ashley Barnes, Dale Stevens, Aaron Lennon, Phil Bardsley, Kevin Long, 2 youngsters, Bobby Thomas and Dara Costello. For Wolves, we think 3-4-3. Ever present so far has been Cody and Sarr. Sarr in goal. Willie Bolly, Connor Cody, Romain Saiz are the 3 centre-backs. Nelson Semedo right-hand side. Johnny Castro Otto left-hand side. Leander Dendonka and João Matinho in the centre. Front 3 of Raul Jimenez, free from suspension now. Fabio Silva and Wang Hee-chan. On the bench, former England keeper John Ruddy. Kijana Hoover, Ryan Haltnuri, Fernando Marcel, Pedro Neto, good to see him back in action, Machado Trincao, Chiquinho, Toti Gomez and Luke Cundle, former Burnley Academy player Luke Cundle. Our referee is Anthony Taylor. Massive game for Burnley. Everton go to Liverpool at 4:30. It's a big ask for Burnley, Thursday night to Sunday, but they're up for it. The lads will be on the front foot, and you can hear the crowd getting behind them. The crowd were magnificent on Thursday night. They will be again today, I'm sure.
And that's it. I think you talk about the frequency of the games there, Phil. You know, in a way, if we're playing like we are and picking up good results, you almost kind of want the games. Yeah. You know? I mean,
keep going, just keep going.
There's a balance to be had with, you know, the lads getting the rest in and everything. But, you know, from Thursday night, I think, you know, you probably would have been keen to play on Saturday, to be honest.
Yeah. It's got a bit of a sort of Christmas Easter feel to it, has it, in a way. It's been that sort of season, bit stop-start, but the lads will be up for this. Tarkowski and Cody meeting in the middle. Bright sunshine at Turf Moor, lovely April day, a little bit chilly still. Burnley want to be on the front foot from the start here. Does look like Rodriguez just setting up left-hand side. McNeil right-hand side, although they could switch. Weghorst and Vidra up top. I mean, you look at Matty Vidra, it's a big opportunity day for him today.
Yeah, you know, I really like what Vids brings to the table for us. You know, he's quick, he's sharp, he really does put defenders under pressure, he does a lot of running. And, you know, hopefully he can get on the score sheet today and, you know, really kick on, and because we've seen him do it before.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Wolves will get us underway. Burnley attacking the Barnfield construction stand, the cricket field end. The players will take a knee. Burnley against Wolves, massive game at Turf Moor. Dare I say it, just 1 win in 11 for Wolves against Burnley. Sean Dyche certainly had a great record against them. Long may that continue. So no Cornet. Rodriguez would go left-hand side in midfield. Vidra into the side up front. otherwise unchanged. All the players take a knee, applauded by the crowd, and on the next whistle we'll be underway. Massive game here at Turf Moor. Burnley against Wolves. You'll hear the crowd back immediately for Bolly. Bolly missed kicks. Vidra's nicked the ball nice and early, and he's chasing after everything. It will be a Wolves throw. Right hand side with Nelson Semedo. Poor throw from him. It certainly looked a foul throw. He can't touch it again. Is Anthony Taylor going to let him have another throw here? Got away with one, maybe. Better this time. Chested back to him. It's against Rodriguez. He's played down there before, certainly early in his Burnley career. Just nicks it, Rodriguez, and it'll be a Wolves throw. Wolves in all gold. Black shorts, gold socks, Burnley in claret and blue. Sometimes we worry about Sunday afternoons and a lack of atmosphere. No worries so far. The crowd right up for it. Here's Vidra. Nice little turn, knocked over, no foul. Little break here for McNeil. McNeil under pressure immediately loses out. Cork tidies up. He did so much of that on Thursday night. Here's Roberts. Just uses Tarkowski. Tarkowski on for Taylor. Has scored against Wolves. Only 3 goals Charlie Taylor scored. One of them for Leeds against Wolves, and he's driving into the box here. Helps it on for Brownhill, on for McNeil. Dinks it forward, about to try and win it. Will it break for him in there? Might fall for McNeil. Trying to get on the end of his Brownhill, and it comes away. Matinho to help it on. Burnley got to be careful here. Wolves good on the counter-attack. Immediately looking for the ball through the middle. Burnley got to try and win it here. Roberts trying to get back. Chance for Silva. Hits it against the legs of Collins. Will break here though. Opportunity for Wolves. It's gone wide on this left-hand side. Wang Hee-chan. Burnley just got numbers back. South Korean trying to get to the byline. Roberts has got a touch. It will be cleared. Done well there, Burnley. Johnny Castro-Otto was in a good position when the ball fell to him, but couldn't capitalise. Here's Bolly. Uses Cody. Cody in that sweeper role, looking to get it down that right-hand side. Poor ball, and that'll be a throw to Burnley. Just wouldn't fall for the Clarets in the Wolves box, would it?
No, exactly. A bit of a scramble around there. Some nice play, trying to dink it over the top, but yeah, just wouldn't quite fall for anyone.
2.5 minutes gone. Burnley 0, Wolves 0. Live from Turf Moor, any positive result will take Burnley out the bottom 3 for the first time since October. Taylor with the throw. It is Vidra up alongside Weghorst. Rodriguez playing wide left. McNeil wide right. But he's got licence to come inside, McNeil. Throw down the line. Bounces up off Semedo. Rodriguez. A big old-fashioned up and under that's gone out of play. It'll be a Wolves throw to come for Burnley. Watford away on Saturday. Villa at home a week on Saturday. Tottenham away on the 15th of May. Villa away on the 19th of May. And then that last game of the season, Sunday the 22nd, here against Newcastle. Still so much to play for. Semedo with the throw. Gets it back, Semedo, hugging that touchline. All the way back here for Bolly. He's the right-hand side of the 3. Just uses his keeper, Jose Sarr. Given away 3 penalties, the most ever by a keeper in a Premier League season this year. Chase here for Fabio Silva, and he'll get behind Tarkowski, but the ball runs out of play, does it? He just about keeps it in. Tarkowski battling with him. Done well, Tarkowski clears his lines. Burnley trying to help it on. It's with Rodriguez, looks for Brownhill. Touch back from Weghorst, and that'll be a Wolves throw.
Yeah, he did well there, Tarks. Cheeky Cruyff turn, nutmegs there from Silva, but managed the situation well, took control of the ball and got it away.
Interesting, Jimenez is playing further wide. They've allowed Fabio Silva down the middle. A Mexican, I think, coming away from the front line to try and trouble Charlie Taylor a little bit. Keep Charlie Taylor from coming forward, maybe. Wolves have been on that. Sace won't keep that in play. A real growl, angry look towards his skipper. Burnley have got a throw. Halfway inside the Wolves half with Connor Roberts. Right-hand side. Roberts looking for offers here. Not a lot happening for him just at the minute. Vidra moving down towards that side. Half a clearance. Cork trying to win it. Is Dendoncker. Oh, he's found a ball for Semedo. Semedo able to drive forward now. He's got men in the middle, Semedo. Tricky customer. Helps it on for Jimenez. Edge of the box. Jimenez ball into the middle. Oh, intercepted well by Collins. What an interception that was to deny Wolves an opportunity. Rodriguez battling away. It's gone back to Taylor. On for Weghorst. Weghorst trying to lay it off. Battling away. It will be Cork to tidy up here. Trying to help it on. Martinho's nicked it off him. Inside here. Wang Hee-chan just helped it on for Johnny. Johnny with a cross into the middle. Cut out by Collins. Might fall for Wang Hee-chan again. The South Korean lays it back for Johnny. Danger here. Blocked by McNeil. Kept in play. Back inside here. Martinho immediately gets the ball in. It's too deep this time. Too much on the cross. Rodriguez will keep it in play on that far side. Nearly lost possession. Battling away. Has lost possession. Jimenez wins it back. Dendoncker all the way back here for Cody. But they've got to find the legs this afternoon. It's been a hectic schedule. Here's Saiz. Back inside here for Martinho. Playmaker. Spreads it wide. Semedo. Taylor will go to him. Semedo got Dendoncker with him. Back for Bolly. On in turn here for Martinho. Martinho hits it against Cork, but I'll have another attempt here. Saiz to come forward. Saiz got men in the middle, looking to spread it. Burnley should win it. Hacked away here by Rodriguez. Chase for Weghorst. Awkward touch for Cody. Can use his keeper. Alexa just touch it back for Sarr. Here's Saiz. 0-0. 6 minutes gone. Back with the keeper, Sarr. He goes long. Looking for Fabio Silva through the middle. Header one. Tarkowski. Cork to tidy up. Silva thought he was fouled. Referee having none of it. Here's Charlie Taylor. Burnley 0. Wolves 0. Live from Turf Moor. Rodriguez battling to keep that. It's back with Taylor. Taylor inside for Tarkowski. On for Cork. On for Collins. Oh, he slips. Collins has lost out here. Wins it back. Just holds it up for the minute. Wang Hee-chan helps it on here. Fabio Silva, but good interception from Roberts. But he's lost out. Shot on target. Comfortable save. But he's just got to be careful. They don't dwell on the ball. Comfortable enough save for Pope. He wasn't really tested. Brownhill. Rodriguez looking to hook it forward. It's been blocked, and that'll be a Burnley throw. The nerves have got to settle. It's like any other game.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, we've looked confident on the ball so far. It's like it's more of a confident start compared to midweek. But yeah, Connor Roberts has just got to be a bit careful there and, you know, make sure the pass comes off.
Touch back here for Taylor. Hooks it inside for his keeper. That's an awkward one for Nick Pope. Done well with it. Finds Roberts. Bit of space now for Roberts. Wang Hee-chan out of the way. Helps it on for McNeil. McNeil wanting to come inside if he can. Johnny come with him. And he's hooked it wide for Taylor. That's nice. Taylor's got a bit of space now. Can he pick his cross? Decent ball looking for Vidra. Headed away by Cody. Semedo won't prevent the throw. Looked a decent ball in from Charlie Taylor.
Yeah, it was good initial switch of play there, really finding the space well. It was a nice ball in from Taylor.
Here's Brownhill, looking to get in the box perhaps. Might have been an offside there, and the flag has gone up. Slight delay from the linesman. Rodriguez in an offside position. It's just stopped that attack in its tracks. All eyes will be on Weghorst and Vidra if they can form a partnership today.
Well, that's it. We know how good Wout is at holding the ball up, and you know, a few more flick-ons from him would be great for Vidra. I feel like there's, like I said prior to kickoff, you know, there's a real potential of a decent partnership there.
Certainly played well with Wood at the back end of last season, Vidra. Kick here from Sarr. 9 minutes gone. Goalless at Turf Moor. It was 2-1 here last season. Burnley were 2 up in that game. Barnes and Wood the scorers. Late penalty from Fabio Silva. Got Wolves back in it. Here's Cody under pressure. Uses Saiz. Weghorst to apply pressure. Long ball forward. Collins to win the header. Here's Cork. Hooks it on and wide, but out of play. Doesn't get that wrong very often, Jack Cork. But it will be throw to Spaniard Johnny Castro Otto. Good to see him back in action. Wang Hee-chan knocked off the ball. Burnley win it back. And here's Court driving forward. What's he got ahead of him? Looking for Vidra. Sayis always the favourite. Hooks it back inside for Cody. Burnley applying pressure. Cody with the ball. Roberts wins it. Johnny with the next ball. Brownhill trying to win it. Into infringement. Rodriguez is in there. No foul. Happy to play on here. McNeil screaming for it. Roberts on for Brownhill. Good from Burnley. Brownhill just caught in a trap there. Gets it wide though for McNeil. Roberts going on the overlap. McNeil able to come inside. Thought about using his mouth. Still coming inside. Oh, and shot over. Fantastic trickery from Dwight McNeil. Just hooks it over. Really good run. He's back to his best.
Yeah, we saw a few flashes of this on Thursday night against Southampton, where he's picking up the ball out wide and cutting inside, driving at defenders. He does well here to skip past two of them, get himself in a position for a shot. And he's just perhaps lent a bit too far back there and got under it. But yeah, nice and positive that. Well done from him.
Good overlap run from Roberts to create some space, but he was running at people. Sarr goes short for Sayis. Wide here for Johnny. Inside. Burnley just trying to apply the press. It's back with Sayis. Under pressure from Weghorst. The Moroccan just tucks inside. Under pressure here again. And Burnley applying the pressure. It's with Cody. Crowd appreciating it. Only got to pick their moments, perhaps, because Wolves can be dangerous on the counter. Jimenez for Semedo. Good challenge. And that'll be a throw only. Tarkowski in with the challenge near the halfway line. Semedo with it in front of the dugouts. Dendoncker to turn, back for Bolly. Squares it for Cody. On in turn for Sayis. Back in the side, Sayis. No Kilman today, of course. Here's Moutinho. Over 100 caps for Portugal. Real playmaker. Just gone wide here for Johnny. Back inside for Sayis. On in turn for Cody. As I said earlier, not a lot of games in Wolves away games this season. Just the 27. That's all from 16 away games. McNeil back to his keeper. Pope with a clearance away. Weghorst to try and win the next ball if he can. Sayis with the header. Taken on by Tarkowski, looking to turn here. Rodriguez, no foul. Bolly will drive forward at Tarkowski now. Look on the outside for Semedo. Great challenge, Taylor. First corner of the afternoon, just the way of the visitors. Had to be absolutely certain to win the ball there, didn't he?
Yeah, he's timed it to perfection there. You know, we're wondering whether when the overlap was coming on there, was he going to get there? But he's a pacey player, Charlie Taylor, and he's timed it really well. That great tackle.
Burnley's 150th home game in the Premier League. Everybody hoping there's many more to come. 51 wins at home. Everton was the 50th, Southampton the 51st. Corner here. They have some dangerous players. Bolly's a giant, of course. Jimenez in there. Sayis in there. Plenty to aim at. The referee not happy. There's a bit of pushing and shoving. Just having a word. Collins and Jimenez, I think. Got to pick up the men. It's noticeable that Romeo got away a couple of times. Delivery from Moutinho, swings it in. Header one at the back post. Jimenez might keep this in play just by the byline. Back to the take of Moutinho. He's gone deeper this time. Plenty up there. Header one. Good header one, I think. Jack Cork trying to get it back in his Dendoncker. Big side Wolves, dangerous at set pieces. Here's Johnny. Bolly stayed up here, looking towards to get it towards that far post. Header one. This is an easy one for Pope. Jimenez with the header. Looking early here for Vidra. It's noticeable on Thursday. Burnley happy to kick it earlier rather than just regain shape. Thumbs up from Vidra. Wolves have tidied it up at the back, approaching the quarter-hour mark. Johnny just to use Wang Hee-chan. He's on loan from Leipzig. Moutinho for Bolly. 0-0 it is. Bolly back inside for Cody. On in turn for Sayis. Wang Hee-chan on for Johnny. Do keep the ball well. Johnny again driving forward. Can play right or left side. He's found Jimenez in a bit of space. Rodriguez trying to get back. There's a touch there. Might still fall for Johnny. It's deflected off Taylor. Pope will grab this. Nice and calm, one-handed. Burnley will just regroup here. Wolves perhaps had the better of the last couple of minutes. It's rolled out for Taylor. Taylor looking early here, looking for Vidra left channel. He's just sliced it out of play. Brighton lead against Southampton. Brighton of Albion 1, Southampton 0. Not a lot on that game, two mid-table sides really. Nelson Semedo with the throw, right-hand side. Gets it back from Dendoncker. Bolly just to guide a ball down the line, and he has found Jimenez. Fabio Silva trying to turn away. Tarkovsky's has got a clearance. Burnley trying to win the ball in the middle of the park. It's headed back towards Saiz. Has to turn. Weghorst applying pressure. Touch inside is for Moutinho. Moutinho looking to help it on here for Jimenez. Nelson Semedo's on the outside. Jimenez dangerous running forward. A little bit behind Semedo. Corner of the box though. Let's see what he can do here. He's got men in the middle. Hooked on nicely. And it'll go through to Pope. And Pope will just take his time. Rolling it out for Charlie Taylor. Weghorst will come and try and win this. Try to flick it on. Can't manage it. Wolves seen a lot of the ball at the minute. Wang Hee-chan turns, faces the Burnley defence. Nelson Semedo in space. Right-hand side, Taylor will go to him. Taylor wins the challenge, hooks it away. That'll be a Wolves throw onto the roof of the Bob Lord stand. And it's stuck. Spare ball.
Wow, it's the first time I've ever seen that happen, Phil.
Does occasionally. It's a game of chance. Nelson Semedo with it. Former Barcelona defender. Weghorst to put him under pressure, but he's come away with the ball. Here's Cody. Good in possession, Wolves. They'll dominate possession today. Here's Johnny, back inside for Saiz. Looking to hook a ball into the middle. That will go all the way through for a goal kick. Burnley go to Watford on Saturday. Remember, Watford, dare I say it, have lost their last 10 home league games. Their next two, Burnley at home, Everton at home. Pope with the kick. Burnley 0, Wolves 0. Here's Pope with the goal kick, right-footed. Rodriguez just made his way to that left-hand side, slipped as he made contact. Saiz wins it above Weghorst. Here's Rodriguez inside for Brownhill. Wants it back, Rodriguez. Hooks it inside for Weghorst. Weghorst under pressure. Just uses Tarkovsky. Ball forward, kept in just. Brownhill to hook it on for Weghorst. Good from Burnley. Very patient. Here's Vidra. See what he can do here. Looking to have a shot, Vidra. Tessar to his right-hand side. Didn't connect. But still, the goalkeeper called into action. McNeil was running off him. Good from Burnley, just opened up a little for Weghorst, didn't it?
Yeah, and he's done well to play it inside to Vids, and positive for him to take the shot on, but just a bit of a daisy cutter there, really.
Collins to win the header against Silva. Moutinho seeing a lot of the ball at the minute and just dictating the style of play. Burnley have got to be careful they don't allow him too much time. Here's Saiz, 18 minutes gone, goalless at Turf Moor. Massive game. Remember, Wolves just 1 win in 11 against Burnley. The Clarets will want that to continue today. There's Bolly. Uses Semedo. Again, Semedo's seen a lot of the ball. Asking questions of Charlie Taylor. Jimenez and him on that far side are just keeping Taylor busy, I think. Here's Saiz. Into Van Ball as he tried to collect that. Towards the halfway line. Touched inside. Burnley put Wang Hee-chan under pressure immediately, but it's gone back to Dendoncker, on for Bolly. Moutinho again seeing more of the ball. He's got Semedo on his outside, uses him. Semedo quickly on for Jimenez, looking to step inside. Touch back again from Fabio Silva. Nelson Semedo, busy. Here's Johnny Otto, looking to come inside, hit it right-footed. Super save, Nick Pope to his left-hand side. The Spaniard hit that well. And Pope moving to his left-hand side has made a fine save. Best chance of the game so far.
Yeah, certainly a test for Nick Pope there, but he's dealt with it really well, pushed it away, moved it away from danger, and yeah, Johnny just cutting inside there, getting a shot away.
Just an indication how quickly they can move the ball. It's not in the corner by any means, but it's a good save. Moutinho with the corner here. Saiz, Bolly, Cody, Jimenez. A lot going on in the middle there. Burnley going to have to be careful. It's gone short. Vidra's come to try and deal with the short one. Hooked inside. Good work from Fabio Silva, trying to get it into the middle. That'll run behind. That'll be a goal kick. Waste of a corner, really. Burnley defended it well. Here's Nick Pope, 150th Burnley game. All competitions. Joined us from Charlton in 2016. Was relegated with Charlton. The season Burnley won the championship. Played in that last game, of course, at the Valley. What a story it's been. Here's Roberts. Just comes inside his man. Brownhill to get that forward. Looking for the run from Vidra. Didn't quite work out. Here's Cody. On for Bolly. Bolly wide for Semedo. Back inside again for Dendoncker. Wolves dominating possession as we thought they would. Moutinho back for Cody. On in turn for Saiss. Bit of space here for Wang Hee-chan. Just uses Cody again. Burnley got to find a way of nicking the ball and getting their share of possession. Good turn here. Wang Hee-chan driving forward. McNeil trying to get close to him. On for Johnny here. Left-hand side. Looking to go to the byline. It's blocked by McNeil. Corner Wolves. They're just having a decent spell here.
Yeah, seeing a lot more of the ball now, Wolves. Dwight's done fairly well there to stop the cross coming in.
Approaching the halfway point in the first half. Burnley 0, Wolves 0. Moutinho just about takes every set piece in the absence of Neves. Jimenez retrieving the ball. Remember, Everton go to Anfield at 4:30. Leeds go to Palace tomorrow night. Moutinho with the delivery here. Everybody back for Burnley. Got to win the ball in the middle. Bolly's a real danger here, I think. It's gone short again. Back to the taker, Moutinho. Got a better angle this time, but that's Nick Pope's. Meat and drink for Nick Pope. Thought about the early throw out, and he goes in the end for Jay Rodriguez. Just driving into the Wolves half now. Rodriguez got McNeil with him. Traditional position now, left-hand side, but loses out to Bolly. Just coming back, Bolly, to win it. Nelson Semedo just gone down. I think he's okay. Just jogging across now, McNeil to the right-hand side. Here's Wang Hee-chan. Uses Saiss. Traditionally, over the years, Wolves did have a decent record here, but not so much so in the last 10 years. It's with Johnny, left-hand side. Saiss on in turn for Cody. England international these days, of course. Started his career at Liverpool. Fabio Silva just to head that backwards. Might give Weghorst a chance. He has nicked it, but loses out himself. Burnley just a little bit slow to keep possession there. Wang Hee-chan uses Moutinho. Moutinho's just got away from Brownhill. Looking to have a shot. It's well wide. Wasn't going to trouble Pope. Hasn't scored a lot of goals, Moutinho. Did get the goal at Old Trafford. Crowd just getting behind the lads now. Cries have come on Burnley.
A few messages coming through on the COMMS Cam live chat. Can anyone tell me who the commentator is? Best in the business, should be on Sky Sports. Completely agree with that.
Dave. Kick from Nick Pope. Behave. Pope with a kick. 0-0 here. Approaching the final 20 minutes of the half. Caught to touch that on for Weghorst. Burnley want him in the action a little bit more. He's trying to hold people off here. Semedo getting back. Prevents the corner. Hooks it away. Brownhill to win it. Helped on here, left-hand side for Rodriguez. That's hit against Rodriguez. It'll be a Wolves throw deep inside their own half. Burnley just at the minute not able to trouble Wolves at the back. That Vidra shot apart. Not really been able to trouble Bruno Lage's side. Results from the other age groups this weekend. The under-23s drew 0-0 at Stoke on Friday. The under-18s drew 1-1 at Everton yesterday. Will Couch the scorer. It's going to be another Wolves throw. And the two Burnley subs just warming up. Not from there, it isn't. Not from there, it isn't. Nicked a good few yards, and to Anthony Taylor's credit, he's having none of it. Semedo with the throw here. Uses Moutinho. Back for Semedo. Inside here for Cody. Cody helps it on for Saïs. On in turn for Johnny. Blocked by Roberts. Back inside here for Cody. Cody looking to dink one forward for Jimenez. Always dangerous when he picks the balls up there. Collins has won a good header though. Here's Brownhill. All caught in possession there, Brownhill. Burnley just going to be a little bit quicker. Crowd getting anxious, but he's won it back. Typical Josh Brownhill. Won it back and won it back well. And Burnley will get forward now with Dwight McNeil. Roberts trying to go on the overlap. Does that well, Roberts. Can he get an Italian cross now? Looking to hook it back in there as he found his man. Chance for Weghorst. His kick. Couldn't get it away. Just couldn't get it away. Drop back. Roberts had found him. It was good from Roberts. Slip here from Taylor. Rodriguez to win it. Taylor back to his feet, looking to drive forward if he can and take on Dendoncker. Inside here for Rodriguez. Rodriguez helps it on. Weghorst chance here. Keeper comes, blocks it. Good save. Flag goes up. There was a suspicion of offside. I did wonder. We've got that delayed flag. That'll be a free kick, but better from Burnley. Much better.
Some really positive stuff all came from Josh Brownhill winning that ball back. Obviously the earlier chance with Weghorst just completely miskicked it, unfortunately. But then that second chance there, yeah, he was offside, but it's nice and positive from Burnley. And hopefully we can come back into the game a bit more.
Roberts did well to find him. He dropped quite deep in the 18-yard box, and it was a really good ball back. Weghorst just couldn't get it away. I think it bounced up a little bit more than he was expecting. Here's Sarr. Kicking it long, looking for Johnny. McNeil will go to him. Good distribution from Jose Sarr. Good from Johnny, just hooks it inside. Helped on here, Fabio Silva running behind Burnley. Into the box. Can he get a ball into the middle? He can. Cleared by Tarkowski. Collins had partially blocked it. Tarkowski hooked it away before Jimenez can get on the end of it. Wolves look quite fresh. They haven't played for 10 days. Burnley played 3 times since Wolves lost at Newcastle. Burnley have got to find the levels here a little. Cody back here. Helps it on. Touch back for Cody. He'll use Bolly. Ivory Coast international Bolly. As you found Semedo? No. Nick Pope on his toes. Ready to collect it. Rolls it out for Taylor. Taylor inside. Finds Cork. Cork just drives into a bit of space. Uses Tarkowski. Squares it for Collins. One of Burnley's success stories this season, Nathan Collins. He'll use Tarkowski. Burnley just not able to find Weghorst in the right position so far today. Burnley's last win on a Sunday, well, that was a year ago tomorrow when they won 4-0 at Molineux. Here's Weghorst looking to get away. He's used McNeil. McNeil to look to get a ball in. Uses Roberts. Burnley just waiting for Weghorst, I think, to get in the middle. McNeil trying to come inside. Cork will win this. Goes for the early cross here. He's found Rodriguez. Trying to take it on his chest, Rodriguez. Just wide of the target. Good skill, good control. Effort just wide.
Yeah, nice technique from Jay there. Ambitious to take the shot on. Yeah, it's a tricky one in the end because he's really got a spin as the ball comes down to hit it. Almost like with his back to goal. But yeah, positive stuff again.
Kick from Sarr, looking long. They can do that. Look like they've packed their own on 18-yard box and then try and test you by keeping 2 or 3 men up. Didn't work out on that occasion. Here's Roberts, Burnley coming into the game a little bit more. It is goalless. Roberts looking here for Vidra, looking to test Saïs here, trying to win it. Saïs just about did enough under pressure from Vidra. Moroccan down the line. Wang Ki-chan told to get up. No uncertain terms by Anthony Taylor. He takes no nonsense. Crowd finding their voice. Brownhill for Court. Court for Collins. Roberts is free here. Worked that well, Burnley. McNeil's hugging the touchline. Roberts comes inside. Here's Brownhill. Uses Court. Taylor free on that left-hand side, but uses McNeil. McNeil against Otto, and he's won it. Just trying to go on the outside there, McNeil. Here's Moutinho for Semedo. Approaching the final 15 minutes of the half. Here's Bolly to use Cody. 0-0 here. Wolves' last win here, you've got to go back to 2010, Burnley's first season in the Premier League. Jarvis and Guardiola were the scorers that day. Here's Saiz, just goes wide for Johnny and back for Cody. Always the spare man of the three centre-backs, Connor Cody. And he'll use his keeper here under pressure from Weghorst. Sarr with the clearance. Big boot through the middle. Battling away Wang Hee-chan and Connor Roberts, but Collins has got it all sorted. Really good play from the big man. Here's McNeil. Just back here for Roberts. Taylor's hugging that left touchline if he can find him. Might go back for McNeil here. Roberts looking to go through on his own here. Uses Weghorst, but caught in possession. Court wins the next ball, nice and industrious. McNeil's available if he can find him. Hooked away by Saiz. Maybe just not finding their levels in the final third at the minute, Burnley. But that'll come. Brownhill took this back for Collins. Collins to face play. Can he find Taylor on that left-hand side? Looking through the middle, looking for Rodriguez. Battling away, sandwiched between two. Semedo happy to let it go behind for a goal kick. Final 15 minutes of the half. Burnley now have got 4 home wins, 6 draws, 6 defeats. They've got to add to that win tally at home this season if they're going to stay up. Here's Sarr. Tries to get on with it from the crowd. Very tight games. Wolves' games away from home this season have been very tight, apart from the game at Aston Villa when they were 2 up and lost 3-2. Weghorst has got Roberts available. Vidra's in the middle. Roberts looking to pick him out. Keeper comes, collects it, falls awkwardly, picks himself up immediately, to the credit of the keeper. Did fall very awkwardly.
Yeah, it was a brave take from Sarr there.
He's been fantastic for them by all accounts.
Yeah, a lot of bodies coming in there. He's catching the ball at some height, and he's done well to get straight back up.
Looked a decent cross. Oh, Collins can't reach that. Jimenez has just broken away from him. Fabio Silva driving left-hand side. Dangerous moment here. Men over at the back post. Fabio Silva. It's blocked. They're peeling for handball. Don't think they'll get that. He had men lined up at the back post. Got a query why he didn't look to use them. Here's Vidra, just ran under his foot. Burnley've got to keep possession better against Wolves. Vidra back at Semedo, but the former Barcelona player has been felled here by Vidra, and he might go in the book here. First booking of the afternoon goes to Burnley for Matty Vidra.
Yeah, he's always going to be stretching for that. Never really going to have the legs to get there.
Dangerous position, perhaps, right-hand side. Moutinho will have the big centre-halves up. No Cornet today, remember, for Burnley. Vidra's coming for Cornet. No news on that at this stage. We'll find out more at the end of the game. Here's Moutinho. Final 12 minutes of the half. Jimenez in an offside position at the minute. Bolly's in there. Saiz is in there. Cody as well. Burnley trying to keep a high line. One arm aloft from Moutinho. And he'll deliver. Swings it in right-footed. It's gone in deep. Nick Pope comes. Don't think he got a punch on it. It's given us a goal kick. Got a bit congested in that box. Too much pace, I think, on the ball in.
Yeah, even someone the size of Nick Pope was probably going to struggle to get anything on the end of that cross. He's opted for the punch, but thankfully it's just sailed through and gone out for a goal kick.
Tries to come on Burnley. The crowd appreciate what's needed today. Try and win that was Vidra. That's gone all the way back to Nick Pope. And Nick Pope will kick this off the deck. Looking early here for Rodriguez. Just for the minute, Vidra's dropped left-hand side. Rodriguez has gone through the middle. Just try and get that partnership going between those two. Here's Taylor. Hooks it on for Rodriguez. Good feet. Caught back for Brownhill. On in turn here. Vidra in a bit of space. Picks out Rodriguez. That's better. Rodriguez just a heavy touch. Allowed the defender to hook it away. Here's Collins. Awkward. Back for the keeper. Has a touch. Helps it on for Tarkowski. Burnley done well there. Here's Tarkowski. Able to drive forward. Just finds McNeil in a pocket of space. He's got Roberts driving down the right. Just have to check his stride, Roberts. Uses McNeil. McNeil wins the throw. Off the South Korean Wang Hee-chan. It'll be Roberts to take it, approaching the final 10 minutes of the half. Quietish half, chance-wise. Nothing compared to Thursday night. Roberts with the throw here. Can't be offside, Weghorst. It's a decent throw, and Weghorst has taken it down. Edge of the box. Gets a bit of support from McNeil. Roberts wants it. Here's Roberts. Looking for McNeil again. McNeil looking to tease a ball in. Decent cross. Sarr comes. He's been good at that all season. Got there ahead of Jack Cork. Really good take from the keeper.
Yeah, he's certainly another big keeper, as we're talking about Forster and Nick Pope midweek. So he's going to give him an advantage of taking those kind of balls into the box.
Hwang Ki-chan would be looking to avoid a caution here, just thumped the ball away. Decision gone against him. Burnley free kick. Anthony Taylor just explaining his decision to Moutinho. Maybe the Wolves midfield had the better of things so far. Roberts with it. It's going to be left, I think, here. No caution for the South Korean. He was a little bit fortunate, Molineux remembered. Certainly had a swing at Matt Lowton that night. Not for the foul, I don't think. It's the way he knocked the ball away that annoyed the crowd. There's Collins. Rodriguez, touch back here. Looking through the middle for Weghorst. Too much on it. Sarr on his toes. Got there. Just at the minute, it's definitely Vydra left-hand side in midfield. Rodriguez up front alongside Weghorst. Here's Saiss. Digging one out. Header won by Roberts. Here's Brownhill. Gets it wide. Oh, Rodriguez and McNeil go for the same ball, but it will be a Burnley throw.
Yeah, just need a bit of communication there.
It was bouncing awkwardly, wasn't it? And they just seemed to get in each other's way a little. Here's Roberts, uses court, gets it back, Roberts. Uses Collins. I'm not sure Collins wanted that there. It's gone back to Nick Pope. He'll kick it first time. He's only found Dendoncker with it. And Donker almost stopped by Brown. And Brown has done enough, but Moutinho will pick up the loose ball here. Blocked by Cork. It's gone on here for Johnny Castro Otto. Back to him is McNeil. Very, very tight game. Very little in it. Bright sunshine at Turf Moor. Here's Bolly. Vydra's nicked it. Cody will tidy up. That's where Vydra just gives you something extra. His chasing, his pressing is impressive. Ball inside's poor. Burnley will pick this up with Brownhill. On for Cork. Cork looking ahead of him. He's got Taylor left-hand side. Hooks it on for Brownhill. Brownhill on in turn. Gets it back, Brownhill. What can he find here? He's got McNeil in space. Into the box, McNeil. Is he looking to have a shot? He is. Tipped over by Sarr. Keeper had to save it. Good from Burnley. Good again from Dwight McNeil.
Yeah, some really nice intricate play through the centre of the pitch. A few flicks here and there. I think Corky and Vydra linked up nice and well, and then Brownie's played it out wide to McNeil. He's cut inside before, just as he was doing earlier in the game, and got a shot away and tested the keeper. Good stuff.
He had to be certain, Sarr, and tip it over, I think. It's going to be McNeil with the delivery right-hand side. Cornet's been taking these, of course. Burnley stacked up at the back post. Chris Wood did score from a corner at Molineux last season, I remember. McNeil with the delivery, swings it in, headed away. Brownhill can win the next ball, stabs it on here for Collins. Can Collins get a cross away? Oh, went for the back heel, but he'll try and win it back again. He's offside. That'll be a free kick for Wolves. Didn't quite work out. Pressure on the Wolves goal, though, which is good to see.
I think that's it. Every time we're getting that space around the edge of the area, you know, if we got the confidence to drive into the box, opposition defenders, cut inside, get a shot away. It's exactly what we need to be doing.
Here's Sarr with the free kick. Notes for Ben Mee and Mike Jackson. A win and a draw so far. The draw at West Ham, of course. Brownhill wins that. Cork to win the next ball. Weghorst helped it on for McNeil, who's driving at Saiss now. Saiss pulled away from the centre-back berth, or looking for a ball for Vydra. Gets a thumbs up. There's just too much on it. Noticeable that Sarr's on his toes all the time, acting as a sweeper behind the three. Here's Jimenez. Jimenez, oh, just gets away with that, just comes away with the ball. Hits it against Taylor and won the ball back. Wang Yi-chan just to help it on. Dendoncker for Semedo. Jimenez on that far side. All flicked in nicely. Semedo looking to get a ball across the 6-yard box. Johnny will resurrect it. Saiz to just give him a little bit of support here. Final 5 minutes of the half. It's with Belgium international Dendoncker. Poor ball from him, and Burnley will pick up the loose ball here. And they'll look to drive forward with Brownhill. Brownhill caught by Bowley, no foul. Bowley did well there because Vidra was running beyond him. It was an opportunity for Burnley. McNeil to try and win it back, and Burnley have won it back. If Court can reach this, has done. Needs a bit of support here, Jack Court. Holding his man off, he's been fouled, I thought. Referee having none of it. Here's Roberts, back inside for Tarkowski. Just letting 1 or 2 things go, Anthony Taylor. Fairly consistent. But it did look like Court was being impeded somewhat there. Here's Taylor. Comes inside 1 challenge. Can he come inside 2 more? He can, he's been fouled. That'll be a free kick. Got a trip. You want to see Charlie Taylor running with the ball, though, don't you, like that?
Absolutely. You know, any of the lads, if they've got the confidence to take the ball into space and advances up the pitch, definitely.
Treatment for Jay Rodriguez, I think, is it, on that far side?
Looks that way.
That looks a worry, doesn't it? Left knee by the look of it. Just being flexed right on the halfway line. Anthony Taylor just coming across to have a look. Just flexing that left knee. Let's just see what happened here. Just felt it there as he touched the ball, didn't he?
Yeah.
It was very innocuous. Just touched it back to Charlie Taylor, and he's in some discomfort here. Burnley might have to warm a sub up. That is a worry for Jay Rodriguez. That left knee just being worked on now.
Yeah, strange one. You know, obviously no opposition player around him.
The slightest of touches, wasn't it, back to Taylor?
Yeah, just played the ball.
Instructions from Mike Jackson. Jay Rodriguez, let's just see if he can be helped to his feet here. Just felt a twinge. So round about the part of the pitch, I remember Sam Vokes picking up a knee injury. And you just hope he's okay here. Just a word with the 4th official, David Coote. More instructions from Mike Jackson. 3 minutes to half time. Burnley have got a free kick. I'm pleased to be able to say. Oh no, is Rodriguez coming back on? He's had treatment, so he'll just have to wait for the nod from the referee, I think. I think he's coming back on. That's good news. Just waiting for the nod from the referee, I think. 4th official saying you'll just have to wait here. Taylor with the delivery, swings it in. He's looking for James Tarkowski back post. McNeil might pick this up though. McNeil against his man, looking to go on the outside now if he can. Crowded out somewhat, it's gone back now to Court. Court thought about the early cross, does get a ball in. Decent ball, header 1, keeper's coming again and collects it off the head of Tarkowski. To be fair, the keeper's done really well. Former Olympiacos keeper, he's collected crosses really well today so far. 2 minutes to half time. Burnley 0, Wolves 0. Saiz back to his keeper. Veghorst in pursuit. Clearance from Sarr. He's got under that a little. Wang Yi-chan just holding off Taylor. Didn't look entirely legal. And Wang Yi-chan's got the ball now. Taylor trying to have a nibble. It's back in here for Semedo. Burnley battling away. Might break for Veghorst. Tried to hook it on and Bolly's won it. Here's Moutinho, halfway line. Moutinho driving forward now. The playmaker looking to get it wide for Johnny, and he's get space into the box now, Johnny. Looking to take on McNeil, looks it inside. Jimenez trying to turn, get a shot away if he can. He's hooked it on. Semedo into space in the box. On in turn here, Fabio Silva, half away. Burnley will clear now. Burnley will clear. Looking to pick out Veghorst. Awkward little spell this for Burnley. A minute before half time. Here's Moutinho again. Does pull all the strings. Back again for Cody. Here's Saiz. Cries have come on Burnley. It is Vidra left-hand side again. Rodriguez through the middle. Might need a bit more treatment at half-time, Rodriguez. Flick on here. Pope, can he come and collect? He's going to have to boot it away in the end. Safety first. Out of play for a throw. With Semedo. Sorry, Dave.
Just entering that period. Really need to be switched on now. Really need to be switched on. Like Wolves getting a lot of joy coming in from the left-hand side, the right-hand side. Ball's fizzing into the box. He's got to concentrate.
Does remind me a little bit of the game at Molineux back in December. Game of very few chances that both sides probably thought they could have won. Here's Semedo. Burnley did the double over Wolves last season. First time in the top flight since the 50s. Here's Fabio Silva. Still a teenager, Fabio Silva. Big money signing. Burnley have given the ball away here. Bolly just to hook it back for Cody. Crowd got to stay with the lads here. It's one additional minute, and we're in that now. Here's Johnny. Back again with Saiss. Cody might just go over the top here, looking to try and test the Burnley back line. Taylor's got it under control, might just hook it away left-footed. Vidra can keep this in play, I think. He's got Weghorst with him. Looked to hook it inside, didn't work out. Moutinho to win the next ball. It's gone back here for Cody. Here's Dendoncker. 10 to 5 men in space, Wolves. Cody behind the other centre-backs. Moutinho behind midfield. Here's Moutinho on cue. Uses Saiss. Johnny back for Dendoncker. Referee's had a look at his watch. He's about to blow. That's half-time. Goalless at half-time. Burnley 0. Wolves 0. Good reception from the crowd. Burnley's best chances have fallen for Dwight McNeil on 11 minutes. Good run and shot. Just over the angle. And then on 38 minutes, left foot strike that was pushed over by keeper Sarr. Rodriguez chest down on 28 minutes and shot on the turn wide of the target. Maybe Johnny had the best chance for Wolves on 20 minutes, cut into the box. Good save this, right foot effort from Johnny, good save from Pope to his left-hand side. So a tight half, Dave, very little in it.
Yeah, chances for both sides, as we've just seen there. Wolves look very sharp, certainly on the counter. But in the opposite end of the pitch, the way we're playing, we are creating some nice stuff. A lot of joy down the right-hand side, as we saw midweek. Some nice stuff between McNeil, Roberts, and Brownhill. I feel like Corky's done a good job today. He's been heavily involved in a lot of play, winning the ball back too. But yeah, like all around a good half. A few chances. I mean, nothing too clear cut. A few long-range shots. Obviously saw McNeil test Sarr towards the end of that half. But yeah, positive stuff. I think for the most part we can be fairly happy. Absolutely,
yeah. Any positive result takes Burnley out the relegation zone for the first time since October, and that's the nature of the beast today. Everton go to Liverpool at 4:30. The next game after that is at home against Chelsea when Burnley are away at Watford. So there are opportunities there. There are opportunities, but a win for Burnley would bring Leeds back into it by my money, I think. I mean, with Wolves, they'll keep the ball well, won't they? They'll monopolise possession.
Of course, yeah. They've got some really, really great players, big technical abilities on their side. I've been quite impressed with Silva. He's been very sharp, really good acceleration. We've been trying to find him quite a number of times. He's burst into our box a few times, looks very threatening.
There's an element of patience, isn't there? You've got to almost wait for your chance against
Wolves.
Yeah,
exactly. But that's it. I was just going to say, but the lads have defended well. It's like, there've been a few last-ditch blocks to stop crosses coming in and getting Wolves getting shots away. But we know we've got a very solid back line. We can defend well, and yeah, like I think for the most part, we haven't given them too much of a sight.
No. I mean, we're back on the hunt for clean sheets, aren't we? I know there were the games here against Man City, Chelsea. You're going to struggle to keep a clean sheet in those, but we're back in the hunt for the clean sheets again.
Yeah, that's it. And was it Nick Pope's 50th clean sheet midweek?
He was on Thursday night.
So
yeah, which is some achievement, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're playing for a sort of bottom end of the Premier League side, you're not going to keep necessarily too many clean sheets.
Yeah, that's it. And Nick, we know how good a keeper Nick Pope is, and like I say, he's got a very solid back four in front of him who will chuck bodies on the line to stop shots going anywhere near goal. So
it's 1 in 3. The ratio's 1 in 3 in effect, isn't it? It's his 150th appearance today in all competitions, and he's kept 50 clean sheets. So you can't argue with that.
Yeah, so congrats to him, but I'm sure he'd be the first to say that it extends beyond him.
Of course it does, yeah. He's a modest lad. He's a really modest lad.
Play a massive part in that.
He was laughing when we were comparing that save from Diop against Gordon Banks, as he wasn't having any of that. He's too modest for that, I think. Elsewhere, Brighton leads Southampton 2-0. Welbeck and a Saluso own goal, so Brighton 2, Southampton 0, Chelsea 0, West Ham 0 at the minute. A couple of things just to catch up on. We were due to have George Boyd with us today. He couldn't make it, unfortunately, but he will be here for the Aston Villa fixture. We'll see George then, have a good chat with him. We'll go back over the Dyche years perhaps and have a look at some of the highlights with Boydie. And another thing to pick up on, under 23s tomorrow night, home to Aston Villa. That won't be streamed, unfortunately, because the Premier League game Palace against Leeds is at the same time. But we'll get you all the news on our social media feeds. It's Burnley under 23s against Aston Villa tomorrow at Leyland, or better still, go along and support the lads.
Yeah, we will bring any goals from that game onto the social channels.
Brilliant.
Of course.
Brilliant.
I do have a half-time teaser.
Half-time teaser
for us, Phil.
Oh, go on for us. Oh, good. You're helping me, are you?
Well,
good.
I'll leave it with you and the listeners for now, and then I'll give you the answer just before the second half. So the question is: there's been 3 American managers in the Premier League. Can you name them? Who are the 3 American managers?
Jesse Marsh, obviously, straight away.
Well, don't give us the answers yet.
Oh, right, sorry. Oh, I thought you were quizzing me. It's for everybody. Well,
yeah, for everyone listening.
Now, isn't it? It's 2 now, isn't it?
You've got 1 there, but yeah, there's 2 more in addition to Jesse Marsh.
I thought it was
which I'm sure everybody would get anyway.
Of course they would. Current manager. So there's 2 more, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's 2. We're not going to give any clue. I'm not going to give anything else away then. I thought I was playing. Sorry, Dave. We've just got some highlights of the half in front of us. I mean, it's going to be a grandstand finish, isn't it? I mean, we're going to be involved in so much in the next few weeks, aren't we?
That's it. And I said midweek. You know, whichever way you look at it, you know, it's pure entertainment. It's going to bring the best out of the fans. You know, we've heard them today and midweek, and Everton. You know, they have been absolutely fantastic. And you know, as the stakes get higher.
Yes.
So will the volume levels.
Yes, yeah. I mean, it might be a real finish with Newcastle here on the last day. I mean, if you had a wish list, you'd want to be playing at home on the last day, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and you know, with how well Newcastle have done to pull themselves away from danger.
Yeah.
You know, again, you can't rest on that how you think another side's going to perform, but you'd like to think that their season would be long done and dusted before that final game.
Yes, yeah, they're up to 9th after yesterday, which is incredible. Considering their first win was against us at St James's Park.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow,
yeah,
what a turnaround for Eddie Howe.
Yeah, he's done a great job there. You know, I think earlier in the season they were looking in a real sticky situation, along with, you know, everybody else who was down there. But you know, the season's gone on. They have picked up some really good results. Another good one yesterday.
But we want them on the beach on that last day. I'll say the phrase. Yeah. I'll say the phrase.
Well, this is it. It's a you know, we all know it's a game of fine margins, and every inch of an advantage, if you would call that, you take it.
Absolutely. It's Burnley College Day today, Dave, isn't it? So 1 or 2 of the students are around with us today, picking up a little bit of work experience.
Yeah, it's great for them. I mean, you've probably seen that on the esports side of things, we struck up a partnership with them this season. The E-Premier League club playoffs were hosted and streamed live from Burnley College. But yeah, today's an opportunity for them to get involved with various activities around the club. They've been doing all sorts. They've been, you know, shadowing staff, learning the ropes on the media side of things as well. Our pitch side videographer Alex, he's being shadowed by one of the students today. So almost kind of give like a day in the life of a club videographer.
Very good.
On the big screen right now, they produced a really nice video, which is essentially a poem that they've written. Several students read it out from various different scenes, and yeah, it's just a great video. Captures the feeling of the club and, you know, the passion that this town has for it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's great, isn't it? That is great, and we wish all the students well on a lovely day here at Turf Moor. Southampton have got a goal back. James Ward-Prowse, Brighton 2, Southampton 1. Did kick off at the same time, but they're a little bit behind us. Goal back for Southampton, Brighton 2, Southampton 1. Away at Watford on Saturday. Do you feel they're down or not quite?
Well, I mean, the result yesterday against City was pretty much as what everybody was expecting. 6
points behind us, aren't they? They've got 22, Burnley have got 28, but their goal difference minus 36 compared to minus 17.
It's a huge task for them to pull themselves out of it. I think I'd like to think that we're not looking over our shoulders in that, certainly within Watford. Obviously, depending on what happens with other results and how Everton and Leeds fare going into the next few games, we may. Well, I mean, let's hope we are in a position where we're
concentrating on teams above us.
But if we do get ourselves in a position where we have lifted ourselves out of it and there is somebody below us, well, we're all hoping for that, aren't we? We want to get ourselves in that position.
Absolutely. I mean, we've worked ever so hard. Maybe missed an opportunity too. I do feel Brentford away was an opportunity. Perhaps Leeds away and Norwich away.
Yeah,
can't go to Watford and lose next weekend.
Yeah, I think that's it. There's been a few games this season where you potentially feel like a bit of a missed opportunity. But that. No games are guaranteed, really. So
it's tough in the Premier League, isn't it? I mean, you can never ever think anybody in the Premier League is going to be an easy game.
Yeah, it's extremely tough, and Saturday next week is going to be no different. It's going to be a very tricky game. They're not going to be giving up by any means.
I wouldn't have thought so. No, I wouldn't have thought so. And Aston Villa home and away in May. That's incredible. I don't think it's ever happened in Burnley's history before.
No.
To play a side twice, home and away.
No.
In the month of May.
No, it's a strange one.
Seems strange we've not been able to rearrange that December game up until May.
Yeah, it's amazing how long it's taken to get them into the calendar. But there's that much going on in the season with Champions League games, international breaks, FA Cup games.
COVID. Absolutely.
There's a hell of a lot to cram in between say like Christmas and the end of the season.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But we'll look forward to those. Villa home and away certainly are potentially winnable games, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, that's the way it's going to be. We're just going to have to try and pick up wins where we can. I did say before Southampton, 3 wins would take it to the last day. Obviously, Burnley have got one of those. They need, I think, another 2 more to take it to the last day.
Yeah.
Because Everton are at Arsenal, Leeds are at Brentford, we've got Newcastle here. I just feel we've got the better fixture on the last day.
Yeah, and it's going to be a huge final day. You feel because of how tight things are. And obviously all games kicking off at the same time.
Of course,
you're going to be doing well to keeping up with it all and refreshing the iPad.
It's a bit since we've had that, haven't we? A little bit since we've had that. Burnley by and large have been safe well before the last day.
That's it.
The last 6 seasons. So we'll see. Long way to go. What have you got planned? Content-wise, in the next few days, you'll have another Turf Moor this month, won't you?
Yeah, there's going to be another Turf Moor before the end of the month. A few good features in there. There's the stuff we did with Irfan, who's one of the academy coaches brilliant. Here on Ramadan, and a few other features as well. Possibly something with the under-23s and looking ahead to their cup final on May the 4th.
Yes, yeah.
So that should be going out before the end of the month. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And we're going into crucial games now. So there's going to be a heavy focus on the games for sure. You may have seen that we did some boxing predictions with.
We did. I saw that. The lads got it just about right, I think, didn't they?
Yeah. Apart from Popey, he was the only one who went with Dillian White.
Right,
I mean, to be fair, I'm not a boxing fan at all.
He certainly went for the outsider.
But the general consensus down at the training ground, led by one Phil Bardsley, as you will have seen in the video, was Tyson Fury.
Fancies himself.
That was how it worked out.
Fancies himself as a bit of a boxer. We'll leave that one. We'll leave that one for another time, perhaps. That cup final is the Lancashire Senior Cup final. Liverpool against Burnley. It is Wednesday the 4th of May at Leyland. It's a 7:30 kickoff.
And just to give you the answer to the teasers that I dropped at the start of the half, so it was how many Americans have managed in the Premier League. Phil Bird gave us one of Jesse Marsh,
gave it
obviously.
Away, didn't I? Yeah, gave it away.
The other two are Bob Bradley. Sorry, Bob Bradley. That's soccer I am getting in my head. Bob Bradley, of course. And the other one, which kind of threw me, is David Wagner.
Of course, yeah.
German?
Is he German-born or American-born? German. Which way around is it?
He's German-born, so yeah. He
played for America.
Grew up in Germany. And
played for America, yeah.
So I'm not quite sure what the connection is in the family, but yeah, he played for the United States.
Yes, yeah, good one. Thanks, Dave. Jay Rodriguez is back out there. That's the first thing to look for. No changes for Burnley. Pope in goal. Roberts, Collins, Tarkowski, Taylor at the back. McNeil, Court, Brown and Rodriguez in midfield. Vidra, Weghorst up front. Wolves do a little warm-up routine near the touchline with discs, just to get the legs moving again before setting up for the second half. Can't see any changes for them. It's as you were. Sarr in goal, Bolly, Cody, Saiz in defence, Semedo, Moutinho, Dendoncker, Johnny in midfield, Jimenez, Fabio Silva, Wang Hee-chan up front. Massive half. Burnley have got to find a way of breaking the deadlock here. A lot of 1-0s back and forth for Wolves. Just the one goalless draw, and that was at Norwich early in the season. 8 wins, 2 draws, 6 defeats on the road for Wolves. They're a tough nut to crack. Only 4 sides have got more points than them away from home in the Premier League. Always was a toughie. Brownhill will get us underway here. Start the second half. Interesting where Rodriguez goes here immediately. Cries have come on Burnley. Anthony Taylor just a check of the watch. Big 45 minutes here at Turf Moor. It's back with Collins. Immediately looks to plant it forward, looking for Weghorst. Header won by Cody. Next one, McNeil. Weghorst to try and win it. Hooked away. And cleared by Moutinho. Chase for Fabio Silva. Cross comes Tarkowski. Tarkowski across to deal with it. And that'll be a Wolves throw. And Tarkowski's hurt himself in the process there. Just a worry there here for Burnley. Just taking the bang, Tarkowski, the skipper. That will be a concern. He's as hard as nails, mind. He's picked himself up just as he came across, won the ball, clattered into Fabio Silva. Burnley will want a break, I think, before the next game, Sunday to Saturday. Will help the lads a little. Tarkowski looks okay now, I think. Touch back to Johnny. To keep the ball well. McNeil, lovely turn. Hooks it inside nicely for Rodriguez. On for Cork. Cork did well to retrieve. Looking for Vidra. Bowley intercepts. Good from Burnley, but came to nothing, unfortunately. Jimenez away from Tarkowski. Referee thought about stopping it. Playing on here. The ball's gone wide on the left-hand side. Not sure Wolves will be too happy now. Jimenez has picked himself up. He may come back and book Tarkowski. Wang Hee-chan. Touch back for Johnny. Johnny inside. Here's a poor ball. It didn't work out for Wolves. I can see what the referee was trying to do. It just didn't work out for him or Wolves. Ball forward for Vidra. Vidra caught here. Looked industrious, but the referee's happy with the challenge from Saiz. Vidra picks himself up. Here's Jimenez. Ball hasn't gone out of play since the Tarkowski challenge. Jimenez driving forward here. He's a danger. Comes inside. Collins has got a touch there. Burnley have to be careful. Collins away. Here's Brownhill. Game's opened up a little bit at the start of the second half. Here's Rodriguez looking for McNeil. He sent him away, but there's Sarr again on his toes. Looks a top keeper, Jose Sarr. Not an international for Portugal, which is a little bit of a surprise. Here's Moutinho, holding role in midfield, uses Bolly. Bolly for Semedo. Tries to come on Burnley. Flick on that Collins should deal with. Gets it away left-footed. Weghorst to win it. Can't head it towards Vidra. He's chasing his own knockdown. It's gone back to Sarr. Sarr on quickly here for Saiz. Burnley push up. Push right up, in fact. Roberts and McNeil right up there. Won by Court, does so well at that. Here's McNeil now, right-hand side. Spins back inside. Needs a bit of support. Gets it from Roberts, back from McNeil. Roberts gone again. McNeil just drags it back, kept it in play. Court to help out. Court under pressure here. Knocked off the ball, that's a foul. Don't think the South Koreans impressed. Burnley take it quickly. Vidra's okay here. Can he finish it? He has! The flag goes up. But we'll have a look at it. It was a cheeky, quick free kick. And you just wonder, has the linesman got it right? Not too many complaints from Vidra. Yeah, he started the run too early. And he is offside. He'll just need a quick check. Clever though. Clever from Burnley. Just didn't quite work out.
Yeah, it's unlucky. It was a nice idea, that quick thinking.
Could have done with that. Stating the obvious there. Ruled out. And rightly so, of course. Here's Weghorst. Touch back for Brownhill. Burnley want to get Weghorst in the game a little more. Get Vidra in the game a little bit more. Here's Jimenez. Oh, he's got an overlap here from Nelson Semedo. Cross comes Tarkowski to win it. Good, firm, strong challenge. He's okay after that knock, I think. Here's Dendoncker. It is a game, I think, that could go either way. And I have a feeling one goal will do it today. Here's Sayis. Crowd find their voice. Plenty of noise. Burnley have a chance of getting out the bottom three again. Can they take it this time? Here's Dendoncker. Goes wide for Jimenez. Wide roll for him today. Fabio Silva through the middle. Header won by Brownhill. Vidra to El Pong. Can't find Rodriguez. Burnley just done that once or twice. Vidra's trying to make amends. Haven't kept it in play, Wolves. Came to nothing. And just an apology from Vidra to Rodriguez. Burnley bench. Hennessy, Lowton, Barnes, Stevens, Lennon, Bardsley, Long, Thomas, Costello. I just wonder today, I think we'll see Ashley Barnes at some stage. Mike Jackson has tended to use all three subs, so it could be interesting. 5 minutes gone in the second half. Goalless at Turf Moor. Weghorst to win that. Chase the next ball. Sayis to it first. Big, strong central defender. But Burnley nicked it through court. Weghorst trying to get his feet in order. Couldn't relay the pass. And they've come away with it here. This is dangerous. Wang Yi-chan's got men either side of him. Looks to use Semedo. Might get a shot away. Saved by Pope. Top save. Top save. Semedo at pace. Running onto it. Got the shot away. Another good save from Nick Pope. Corner.
Yeah, just becoming really congested in the middle of the park for us, trying to play the ball through. We've lost possession on the counter-attack, Wolves. Yeah, it's a good save from Nick Pope, that.
It's maybe one you'd expect him to make, but it could easily have crept in. Matinho to deliver here. All eyes on the Burnley box. Matinho, one arm aloft. Everybody back for Burnley. Got to win the first header here. It's crucial. Swung in. They have got the first header away. Will come back though. Burnley might nick it. Oh, Vidra's score here. That'll be a booking. I can't see any way how he's not going to be booked there. Wow. Surely Burnley were building an attack there. Wang Hee-chan's got away with that, I think. Surely that's a booking, Dave.
Yeah, I would have thought so. It's late. It's preventing us from going on the counter-attack. I mean, the only thing that I would put in Anthony Taylor's defence is that it's very far up, you know, the Wolves' end of the pitch. So it's not too a threatening situation, but...
No, it's nearer the 18-yard box and the halfway line, to take your point.
It is late.
Here's Pope, looking to just try and find Rodriguez. To win the next ball is Brownhill. Vidra, I think he thought he was offside there. It is cleared. Jimenez might collect this. Good challenge, Tarkowski. Burnley think it's gone out of play. Taylor's adamant it's gone out of play. Tarkowski won a good header. Jimenez just to retrieve. 7 minutes gone in this second half. It was goalless at Molineux, and it's 0-0 here. Cody for Sayis. Helped on that left-hand side. Wang Yi-chan's not kept that in play. He's continued his run. He's not endeared himself to the crowd, I think it's fair to say. Burnley throw with Roberts in front of the Burnley dugout. Roberts going long here. Veckhouse went to him, and I think he might have gone a little bit further there. He's battling away. Burnley can't win it, and Wolves will build again here. Wangi Cham with the header on. Fabio Silva looked intent in backing into Collins there for me. I think that Anthony Taylor's got that badly wrong, I'm afraid. I think Fabio Silva's committed a foul here. He's backed into Collins and he's hurt Collins. I think that's a really poor decision from the referee. He's backed into him initially. There is a bit of holding from Collins before the youngster went down. I think the initial offence there is on Collins, and Collins just getting to his feet now. Just feeling his face, I think. Free kick Wolves, left-hand side, 10 yards inside the Burnley half. Collins looks like he's okay, he's picked himself up. Free kick with Moutinho, takes them all. This occasion, Bolly's not gone forward. Neither has Saiz. Electing to keep the ball, Wolves. It's back with Saiz, he'll use his keeper. Most sides, I think, could have got that in the box. Here's Cody. 8 minutes gone in the second half. Cody for Semedo. Semedo forward. Here's Semedo, just helps it on. Burnley have won it back. Brownhill keeps it in play. Tarkowski thought about using his keeper. Inside nicely for Court. Nice and tidy that. Court has got Roberts available right-hand side. Here's Roberts. Just checks inside. Burnley maybe just don't have the legs that they had on Thursday night. It is difficult Thursday, Sunday. We did comment on that before the game. Here's Tarkowski. Uses Collins. Collins has got Roberts with him. Uses him. Maybe Burnley have got to use their bench today. Court just turns back, uses Tarkowski. Everything at stake today. Tarkowski, poor ball. It's cut out, but Brownhill will win the next one. Roberts back for Collins. Collins to just cut through the middle here to go on a run. It's good from him. Finds Taylor. Semedo to him. Taylor thought about the long ball. Might have to go back to his keeper here. Wolves applying the press. They look fresher. Pope with a kick forward, looking for McNeil. And I think Saiz will just get this back to his keeper. There is a little bit of movement on the Burnley bench. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Ashley Barnes at some stage today. Semedo has headed that out of play. Kick from Jose Sarr. Burnley crowd, ironic cheers.
Yeah, I think it's
Lennon getting to his feet there, isn't it?
It's showing really that I think Wolves' last game was against Newcastle early April, sorry.
Burnley've played 3 times since. It's another anomaly of the fixture list. I mean, everybody's seen it at times. Given away here by Collins. Wangi Chan to touch it back. Burnley've got to fight that and find some energy, and make some chances, and see if they can win the game. Fabio Silva, nice turn. He's got away, has he? He's kept it in play just. Up against Collins. Looks at the ball inside. Tarkowski across at full stretch. Wins the challenge. Different proposition entirely to Southampton on Thursday night. Keep things much tighter at the back, Wolves. Here's Johnny with the throw. Joined them from Atletico Madrid, initially on loan, then permanent. Had a couple of really bad knee injuries. Great to see him back. Can play either side. It's back for Saiz. Johnny once more, he's a dangerous character, helps it on for Bolly. Bolly's got Semedo right-hand side, looks to thread a ball through, decent ball. Tarkowski across to deal with it. It will be a corner. Yeah, Wolves 5th of the game.
Well done, James Tarkowski again. He's really doing well to track in, put in some challenges and stop, you know, them breaking through that kind of final line, really. He's done well.
Moutinho across to take it. Fabio Silva on the keeper. Bolly's a danger, Saiz is a danger, Cody's in there. Plenty to aim at from Moutinho. They'll try and keep it away from Nick Pope. Burnley've got to try and win the first header here. Swung in Moutinho. Rodriguez has got it away. It's back in though. Burnley get a block on and Rodriguez ups it away. Chase here for Vidra. Cross comes Johnny to try and deal with it. Vidra's got there. Can he test his man here? Just gets it back to his keeper. Really good from Burnley. Vidra very nearly got away from Johnny. He'd come across the pitch to deal with it. You'll hear the crowd's response. Here's Tarkowski to win it. Finds Taylor. Kept in play. Taylor looking to go down the line. Runs into trouble. I think that'll be a Burnley throw. Game just opened up a little. Got a little bit livelier. Referee not happy. Taylor's taking it from the wrong spot. Vidra just doing a boot up. Here's Brownhill. Has to be quick. Trying to come away from two. He's caught. It's a free kick. Jimenez on Brownhill. Just got a bang to the back of the leg, I think, Brownhill. Burnley can't afford to lose any of the central midfielders with Ashley Westwood out for the season.
Yeah, some great technique from Brownhill here to keep the ball.
Just gets a bang at the back of the leg, doesn't he? Free kick. Brownhill and McNeil over it. Tarkowski will be looking to get to the back post here, I think. Approaching the hour mark. Burnley 0, Wolves 0. Brownhill picks himself up, replaced by McNeil. McNeil will deliver, swings it and just dangles it in there. Collins to win the head. It will be cleared. Semedo, poor clearance, but gets away with it. Touch back, and Jimenez will help it away. Great challenge from Vidra to win it. Fair as well. He's got McNeil with him. Oh, can't find him. He's done well to win the ball, and then just couldn't find the ball for McNeil. Here's Jimenez, looking to spread it flank to flank. Johnny's done well to take that down. Super first touch from the Spaniard. McNeil across to him. Good from Vidra, though, to win it. Just couldn't find the ball inside. He's operating left midfield, Vidra. New role for him. Here's Jimenez. Semedo looking to go on the overlap. Collects it, wearing 22. Nelson Semedo. Fabio Silva. Fabio Silva with Semedo. Back again for Jimenez. Just uses Bolly. Approaching the hour mark. Here's Bolly again. Bolly with it, looking to get it forward. Jimenez able to turn. Now run at court. Finds a ball on that far side. Pope will nick it. Oh, he's done ever so well just to extend an arm to collect it. Looking long here for Weghorst. Couldn't take any chances. Saiz knocks it out of play.
Yeah, well done, Nick Pope there.
Does help if you're 6'5", doesn't it? Throw inside here for Brownhill. A little bit of space for Brownhill. He uses Taylor. Burnley have got to find the energy from somewhere this final half hour. Taylor coming inside. Cork trying to make himself available. Picks out Collins. Just wonder if Burnley are going to have to use their subs today. Try and get some energy going. Here's Roberts. Well, just loses out after he's collected the ball. Good at that. Good at winning the ball back at all times, Wolves. Fabio Silva, Jimenez in space. Just checking inside Fabio Silva. Can he find the ball for Jimenez? Looking to tease his man. Ball inside. Brownhill's won it. Did well there, Brownhill. McNeil can't keep it in play. That'll be a throw. Yeah,
Tarkowski did well just to kind of push him down the line then. When he's tried to cut inside, he's been congested there by Corky getting back and Josh Brownhill as well. So it's good defending all around, really, because he's a tricky customer.
Southampton have equalised at the Amex. Brighton 2, Southampton 2. It's back here with Saiz. Helps it on for Bolly. Past the hour mark here. It remains goalless as it was at Molineux. Here's Dendoncker. Ball inside. Moutinho to touch it back. It's gone wide again for Saiz. There is movement on the bench. Burnley thinking about fresh blood, I think. Tarkowski and Jimenez jump for that. It breaks for Pope. I think Burnley are about to make a change. Got to find, I think, a bit of energy from somewhere, perhaps. I think that's what the manager will be thinking. Here's Brownhill, uses McNeil. Roberts trying to get on the overlap. McNeil driving forward now at Johnny. Uses Roberts. McNeil with him. Can he get the cross in here? Who's found Weghorst? Chance here for Weghorst. Knocks it inside. Burnley lead! Matty Vidra! Burnley got the goal they needed. What a super move that was. Just as Burnley was set to make changes. They've unlocked it. Burnley got a lead. It could be massive. Matty Vidra's first goal at Turf Moor for over a year. Burnley 1, Wolves 0.
Oh, fantastic for Matty Vidra there. Absolutely deserves his goal. He did really well getting down the right-hand side. Bounce made a great run, got onto the end of the pass. Sucking who plays it through.
Just hoping it's onside, and I think it is. It'll stand. Great ball here inside for Vydra. He's not going to miss that. Super stuff from Burnley. They lead by a goal to 0.
Yeah, it's a great initial ball from Dwight McNeil through the gap, slots it through fantastically, and Wout has the presence of mind to look up and get the ball across for Matty Vydra. He just slots it in, brilliant.
Great goal. Well done, McNeil. Super pass through for Weghorst. He found Vydra in the 6-yard box. Change here for Burnley. Rodriguez, I just wonder if that's that knee injury. Ashley Barnes to come on. Listen to the noise now around Turf Moor. It could be massive for Burnley. Long, long way to go. Barnes will go, either go left-hand side in midfield, perhaps. He's passing on instructions. Shows how positive Burnley have been for Vydra to get as high up there as he's playing left-hand side in midfield. Now then, Wolves are a quality side. They'll look to get back. Here's Matinho. Crowd are loving it now. Saiss. Goal for Matty Vydra, just past the hour mark. Here's Dendoncker. On for Semedo. Bolly to clip it in there. Tarkowski jumps, wins the header. Burnley thought he got caught there. Taylor over his shoulder. Barnes to take it down. Wide for Vydra. Vydra inside for Weghorst. Barnes trying to run off him. Good from Burnley. Inside here from McNeil. It was his pass that set up the goal. Court got Roberts available right. Back inside for Collins. Digs one out for McNeil, who's been good again this afternoon. Holding men off. Spinning nicely. On for Barnes. Barnes again once more for Roberts. Vydra trying to get in the middle. It's on for McNeil. McNeil on nicely for Weghorst. Trying to get a ball into the middle. Little break here for Wolves. Burnley remaining positive, but got to be careful. Foul here. I think Roberts has just caught his man on that far side. It's a break in play. What a big goal that could be, Dave.
Absolutely massive. That could be huge. Yeah, brilliant for Vids to get a goal. Fantastic when he's getting on the score sheet, because we know exactly how good a player he can be and how threatening he can be in front of goal. Yeah, great stuff. And that pass from Dwight absolutely made it. That, you know, that was as good as the assist that Wout got, really. Yeah, that's the quirk with assists, isn't it? The best pass might not get it. Taylor across to win this on his chest. Semedo will battle with him. Semedo will come away with the ball. Cover here though. Foul by Taylor on Semedo. Never seen Vydra left-hand side in midfield, but it's a really positive move. Him and McNeil have got licence to get forward at every opportunity. 25 minutes remain. Burnley have got a lead here. Matinho, but Wolves, we know their quality. They've only lost 6 times away from home in the Premier League this season. Here's Dendoncker. Jimenez looking to tease Taylor. Coming inside nicely, Jimenez. Looking to get a 1-2 going. Clearance is comfortable from Collins. Here's Bolly. Bolly away from Weghorst. Weghorst getting back at him. Here's Semedo. Dendoncker. Remember, Everton go to Liverpool at 4:30. There's a change imminent for Wolves. Here's Johnny, left-hand side. Roberts goes to him. Super move. Best move of the game by far. But here's Fabio Silva. Collins goes with him. Wins the challenge, Collins. Hooks it away. Done his job. Throw for Wolves. Are they ready to make that change now? Listen to the crowd. Plenty of noise. It's going to be Pedro Neto to come on. Who makes way here? Fabio Silva's coming off.
Fabio Silva, good spot. Forward for forward. Not a bad substitution to be able to make. He's got gloves on. Not sure about that. It's one of the nicest days in Burnley. Former Braga forward, Pedro Neto, on. Now then, throw on that left-hand side with Johnny. Hooked inside, Matinho's lost out. Brownhill full of energy. Here's Barnes. Cork on for Vydra. Just didn't have enough pace on it. Here's Bolly. Wolves dominating possession as they've done for most of the game. Here's Cody for Bolly. Halfway point in the second half. Burnley leading by a goal to nil. Vidra wins that. Here's Taylor inside for Brownhill. He's getting closed down there, Brownhill. No foul. Crowd not happy. Here's Wang Yi-chan oppositing on the right-hand side now. Looks like Jimenez might have gone into the middle. Oh, helped on, chance here. Burnley trying to get at Pedro Neto. Challenge from Taylor. 1 or 2 appeals, referee having none of it. McNeil for Barnes, he won't reach this. He did put the challenge in. Crowd love that. Tarkovsky to win the header. Looking for Cork here. Cork just has to hold it up. Not back inside for Taylor. All action at Turf Moor. The crowd desperately trying to get behind them. Here's Barnes battling away with Bolly. That'll be a Wolves throw near the halfway line. Bolly desperate to retrieve the ball.
I'd say I think Barnes has done well since he's come on. He gives you that edge, that fighter's edge up front, and he's really going to hassle the Wolves defenders now.
It's wide with Johnny. Neto to touch it back. Matinho halfway line. Long way to go yet. Here's Dendonka. Semedo hugging the right touchline. Jimenez is in the middle. Good block here from Cork. We've had a habit of late goals in this game. You remember the penalty equaliser in lockdown here. Penalty equaliser at Molineux in the same season. Here's Saiss. Ball forward's nice, finds Jimenez, operating through the middle now, looking to run at people. He's running to Collins, referee having none of it. Jimenez thought that was a foul. Boos around the crowd. I think the Mexican thought that was a foul, and I think he could easily have got it.
Yeah, I think if that was us, we'd probably be appealing for it. But I think Anthony Taylor just thinks, you know, the ball has gone and he's not really in possession with it anymore.
Here's Vidra. Knocked down for Tarkovsky. Oh, it's just knocked away from him. Jimenez on nicely here, running through the middle. What a challenge from Connor Roberts. Inside the D to deny the South Korean. Crowd love that. There's a new tempo from Wolves. Yeah, 20 minutes to go.
Fantastic from the Welshman there. Sniffed the danger out, knew the threat that was coming through. No nonsense, just got across and made the challenge. Matty Vidra makes way.
He does, yeah. Got the goal, hasn't he? Little bit surprised, but with 20 minutes left, Burnley just changing their shape a little. Aaron Lennon is coming on down this left-hand side. Crowd love him. It's a big goal. Really well set up by McNeil and Weghorst. Lennon just to hook that forward. Burnley have got to be careful here. They don't sit too deep. Allow Wolves to come at them. Not sure a point's good enough for Wolves in their European quest. Here's Neto. Super player coming back from injury. Knocks it wide for Johnny. Dendonka on for Saiss. Burnley just gone for that 4-4-2 shape now, having got the goal. It's back here for Connor Cody. Cody lifts the ball. Semedo, will he get there? He will, but he's knocked it behind. Might have been off his arm as well. And that'd be a Burnley goal kick. Don't expect Nick Pope to take this anytime soon. Burnley, I think, grateful for the breather, Dave.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Just unlucky there. It's a nice ball over the top. Takes some technique to bring that down when it's coming over the shoulder. Fortunately, it's bounced against his chest or his shoulder and gone out for a goal kick. So, yeah, Burnley thankful for the breather.
Vidra just making his way to the bench, getting a really good reception from the crowd. His first goal at Turf Moor for over a year. Scored against Newcastle last season, April. Just grazed Brownhill's arm. A little bit unlucky, near the halfway line. That'll be a free kick. Burnley ahead of today, had won 4 of the last 7 against Wolves here. Matinho for Bolly. Back from Matinho. Got to use his subs, got to find the right levels of energy, I think, Mike Jackson. Cork's here to win this. Interception, out of play, throw Wolves. Can Burnley give themselves a real chance of getting away from the relegation zone? They lead by a goal to nil. Neto back inside for Cody. 18 minutes remain here at Turf Moor. Here's Bolly. Cody to use the big Ivorian again. On in turn for Semedo. Good running from Lennon. He'll give energy to the side. Jimenez looks offside here. The linesman obeys the crowd almost. Raises his flag. Burnley won't rush this. Taylor over it. Plenty of noise at Turf Moor. Burnley striving for their third successive home win in the Premier League for the first time since 2016-17. Here's Pope with the kick. Burnley got to look to manage the game. Pope with it. Looking for Weghorst, intercepted by Neto. He's been bright since he's come on. McNeil here, looking to tease Johnny. It's been a real battle between them two, and Johnny's won this one. Hooked inside for Jimenez. Ball forward here. It's a real chase for Roberts on that far side. Got it into the middle, Neto. Looking to take on Roberts. Who's he got in the middle? Burnley have got to just get the space here. Marking up, and they've done well. And it's Nathan Collins to come away with the ball. Uses Roberts. Roberts clears his lines. Another superb bit of defending from the big Irishman. Cody will use his keeper. It's all about nerve from here. It's all about spirit. Cries have come on Burnley. The crowd know. Matinho. Here's Dendoncker. Wolves will commit men to attack. Jimenez fouled by Brownhill. It's 10 yards inside the Burnley half. Takes it, picks out Matinho. Matinho for Bolly. Wolves have certainly moved up 10 yards. Does mean there could be gaps behind. Here's Cody. Uses Saiz again. Here's Bolly. Semedo. Son comes out again at Turf Moor. Wide again here for Dendoncker. Wearing 32, the Belgium. Touched inside here for Saiz. Saiz under pressure from Weghorst, goes short. Neto loses out. Weghorst nicks it. Cork on nicely here from McNeil. Still full of running, Dwight McNeil. Looked like they tried to trip him there, but he's got space. He's got Lennon in space here. Lennon can take on Bolly here. That's a shot, it's blocked. Can pick himself up. Barnes will win the loose ball. Plenty of energy here from Burnley. Taylor thinks about the cross. He's looking for Weghorst. Too much on it. That will it go out of play on the far side. McNeil trying to prevent it. Trying to win it. He's fouled his man, I think. No, he hasn't. No, picks himself up. Uses Roberts. Roberts runs into his man. Can't keep possession. Burnley trying to box them in, but they'll come away here. Matinho uses Jimenez. Good player, Jimenez. Comes away from Collins. He's up against Tarkovsky now. The South Koreans running off him. Burnley get back and win it. Great work from Collins. Having lost out initially, he got back and listened to the crowd reaction.
Yeah, that's great recovery from Nathan Collins there. Jimenez got the better of him on the halfway line, burst through, and he's absolutely bust the gut to get back, so well done to him.
Taylor's fouled here, it'll be a free kick. What a big 15 minutes this is, Dave. I don't think I need to tell you that.
It's huge, absolutely huge. You know, I don't feel we can sit back really. We're still trying to get ourselves up the pitch. A few chances, Aaron Lennon cutting inside into the box before, didn't quite get a nice shot away. But yeah, I think we've still got to go for this. I think everybody knows here that 2-0 puts us in
a different position. Yeah, because Wolves are a dangerous side. Yeah, as I said, they've only lost 6 times in the Premier League away from home this season. Referee's taking a name here, is he? Is it Charlie Taylor? He thinks he's delayed the taking of the free kick and he's been booked. Looking for Weghorst here. Bolly will jump and win it. Brownhill to win the next ball. Battling away Brownhill. Balloons up. It's on target. And Sarr takes a comfortable catch. Booked Taylor, I think, for time wasting there. Burnley looking to wind the clock down. Saiz, Burnley won it back. Here's Cork. McNeil running off him. Uses McNeil. It's a little bit behind him. McNeil driving forward. Helped it on for Weghorst. Bolly got back. It's a corner. Great from Burnley. That's what Burnley've got to help, Dave, that as they push on, there's gaps at the back.
Exactly, yeah. It's our turn to take on the counter-attack here. Dwight does well to get hold of that pass from Jack Cork. Slips him out Weghorst, who makes a really good overlapping run. And they've got a corner out of it.
The crowd have been magnificent. They've got right behind the lads. They're just keeping Neto up here, so Burnley got to be careful. The two fullbacks have stayed back, and Brownhill is coming back now. It's swung into the mix, trying to win the header. Might break here for Lennon. He's got to be careful. Just uses Charlie Taylor. Taylor looking to dig one out, perhaps, if he can here. Looking to try and feed Barnes. He'll battle with Bolly. Will it break for Weghorst? Might hit this Weghorst. Going for glory. He sliced it wide of the target. But it'll take Jose Sarr a couple of minutes just to retrieve the ball. Bit of a smile.
Almost
Dutchman.
Almost set up for him too nicely there. He had a lot of time.
Just reminding me a minute of the effort against Manchester United that David De Gea did well to save.
Yeah.
Change here, hasn't there? For Wolves. Trincauer's come on. We'll find out who he's come on for in a minute. Wolves quickly making the changes. Burnley battling to try and win the ball against Moutinho. Cork's won this, and Burnley will break with the ball here with McNeil. Got men up, Lennon screaming for it. He picks out Lennon. Lennon looking to take his man on. Bolly's won it. Big man's done well on a couple of occasions. Cork to win this. It's all fire and thunder out there. Here's Taylor driving forward. Has he won a corner? Is it a throw? We'll wait out and find out in a minute.
That's exactly the efforts that this crowd want to see. Some great tackles flying in from everybody on the pitch. Really putting in the effort to keep the ball.
Great noise, fantastic noise as we approach the final 10 minutes. It's with Taylor. Uses Lennon by the corner flag. Burnley trying to take it to the corner flag. It's a goal kick. The change, Sahis has gone off. They brought a defender off and brought Trincao on, so that tells you they've not given it up by any means. Soon, just want to have a look, see if they've gone to a flat four. We'll see in a minute. Lennon for Barnes. Aborted his run. Barnes was expecting the 1-2. Looks like Johnny's gone to left back. Semedo at right back. They've gone to a traditional four. Brownhill wants Dendoncker to get up. There's a confrontation. Brownhill's got to be careful here. They've gone face to face. I don't think a lot happened. It's a Burnley throw. Already got his wrist strapped up. Brownhill doesn't want to be any more in the wars. Great noise from the crowd. Final 10 minutes. Mati Vidra's goal separates the two sides. Helped on here to Brownhill. Goes to the corner, knocked over. Looked a clear foul. Gone against Brownhill for some reason. That's a surprise. Explaining his decision. It's not there though either, Anthony Taylor. It's much nearer the corner flag. He'll need to allow Josh Brownhill to get back in position here, I think. And he's moving it further forward, Jose Sarr. I'd suggest it's not even there. A little bit weak there from the referee. He has to allow Brownhill to get back. Ball forward. Tarkowski wrestling, wins the header, helped on by Cork. Here's Weghorst. Can he lift it for Brownhill? Holding men off single-handedly there. Threads a ball through, Barnes offside just. That'll be a free kick. 9 minutes remain.
Yeah, I do feel like Vout maybe could have released Dwight a bit sooner there. It's possibly the easier pass. But still, good thinking to try and get it through to Barnes, who was unfortunately offside. I do think the last few minutes we have had a few counter-attacks. Oh wow, this is just seeing a replay of an altercation between Jimenez and James Tarkowski.
Let's hope this doesn't come to anything. Looked a proper old tangle, didn't it? Are they checking it at the minute? Anthony Taylor across to have a word. Tarkowski on Jimenez. I think there's just a question of holding this now while they look at the incident. Now Burnley can't afford anything to happen here. They're checking it on VAR. What happens here? We haven't got the best picture here.
No, it's just as James Tarkowski's getting up from the altercation, I don't know if
catch him.
Looking.
No, they're playing on. They're happy enough. It wasn't clear on the pictures we were seeing what had happened. They're happy enough. We're playing on. That's a relief, I've got to say. Here's Bolly for Dendoncker. 8 minutes left to play. Dendoncker once more. Burnley desperate to see it out, leading by a goal to nil. You know what happens in the Premier League late in games. Dendoncker for Bolly. There's a bit more movement on the Burnley bench, I think. It's gone wide on that left-hand side once more. Touch inside for Cody. Traditional back four now for Wolves. Bolly for Dendoncker. Crowd just trying to encourage the lads over the line. It is 7 minutes plus time added on. Here's Matinho dropping deep to collect it. Matinho now driving forward, wide for Johnny. Here's Neto, dangerous player. Neto on in turn for Dendoncker. It's going to go wide here for Semedo. Semedo, men in the middle for him now, if he can take on Charlie Taylor. Hooked inside for Dendoncker. On for Matinho. He's playing the 90 by the look of it. It's gone wide on that left. Once more for Johnny. Fancy footwork, been getting, I think it's Trankau on that far side, in fact. Johnny to help it on. Blocked by his man. That's a free kick. Push on Connor Roberts. Wolves can't believe it. Burnley will take their time. Anthony Taylor's on it, though, isn't he? Let's just see a replay now. It's a push, isn't it? Yeah, it's a clear push.
It's two hands in the back, I don't think.
And you do wonder how the lad's not been booked.
Yeah, don't think.
It's not his first foul by
any complaints there. Another good game from Connor Roberts. Feel like he's done really well today.
Yeah, he's finding his feet.
He's got fire in the belly.
One more change. One more change. But Pope will take the kick. It's 6 minutes now, plus time added on. Barnes to jump, knocked over by Bolly. Looked a foul to me. Roberts has won that. It'll break. Up forward. Roberts has got to get there now, and he has. It's a great challenge from Connor Roberts on Neto. Throw on that far side. Burnley feel a little aggrieved. They thought Barnes was foul. McNeil to make way here. McNeil to make way, been excellent today.
It's Kevin Long who's on.
It's Kevin Long on, isn't it? Just an extra body at the back to try and see it out, I think. It's going to be a corner. That'll test the nerves. Sixth corner of the afternoon for the visitors. Everybody back for Burnley. 5 minutes plus time added on remain. Just got to pick everybody up here. It's going to be swung in, but they've got to win the first header if they can. It's headed away by Weghorst. Semedo on the chase. Hooks it back in. Bolly stayed up. I thought he was offside there. He is. The flag's gone up. Breather for Burnley. Free kick for the Clarets. Jimenez placing the ball. I don't think Nick Pope will have any of that. So Burnley now got three central defenders. Pope in goal. Back five of Roberts, Collins, Tarkowski, Long, Taylor. Midfield four. Barnes, Cork, Brownhill and Lennon. Weghorst up top. Kick here from Pope. Flick on. Barnes went to the deck. Semedo with a clearance. Header won by Tarkowski. Cork battling away, can't win it. Brownhill gets ahead on it. Barnes on the chase, driving down that right-hand side. Weghorst ahead of him, uses Weghorst. Weghorst waiting for options in the middle, finds Lennon. It's blocked, it's a corner. There's an opportunity late on for Burnley.
Great stuff from Ashley Barnes, driving down that right-hand side. Finds Vout, who makes another good overlap, possibly a hint of offside.
Yes, it was. We're not going to worry about that because Burnley have got a corner now. Finds Lennon, doesn't he? Lennon did get a shot away off the defender. Yeah. Burnley not committing too much forward here. Tarkowski's gone forward. We'll go into the 87th minute. Brownhill with it, swings it in, good delivery. Weghorst to try and flick on, half away. Burnley need to win the first ball here. Lennon to hook it forward. Cork's okay here. Weghorst trying to take it down as a shot saved by Sarr. Burnley battling away. Burnley scored, but it's ruled out. Foul on the keeper. Soon they'll have a look at it. I think they'll have a look at it. Was Sarr in control of the ball? This could be interesting. This could be interesting. Weghorst hit it well. Sarr. Oh, I don't think he's got it. He has now. He has now. Just about got it, I think, when Barnes knocked it out of his grasp.
I mean, we wouldn't expect anything less from Ashley Barnes in that situation.
Wow, that was close, wasn't it? That would have given Burnley a bit of a breathing space. It's wide for Semedo. Got to defend like their lives depend on it now. Approaching the 89th minute. Moutinho still trying to pull the strings. Gets it back off Trincao. Trincao in space. Final 2 minutes of the 90. Here's Johnny. Goes wide on that left-hand side. Burnley got to defend well here now. Got to find a way. Helped on. Bit of space. Semedo. Helped on again here. Trincao in the box. Will he look to get a cross in here? Bit of space for Trincao. It's ballooned up. Burnley should win the next header. Cork's headed it backwards. Taylor wins the next one. Weghorst to try and turn away from his man. Bolly was strong. Won it back. Moutinho. Wide for Trincao. 90 seconds on the 90 remain. Here's Trincao. Good footwork. Decent ball. Pope will collect. It's a massive take for Nick Pope. Trademark fall on the ball. And Burnley just breathe again. Remember, Everton go to Anfield at 4:30. Mike Jackson with some instructions. Can he start his tenure with 2 wins and a draw? Pope with a kick. Final minute of the 90. Barnes thinks he's foul. Referee having none of it. Cody to collect. Back to the keeper, Sarr. We've had some late dramas in these games before. Don't want anything today. Here's Moutinho. Able to just come forward a little here. Uses Semedo. Semedo with a bit of space. Nobody really in the middle for the minute. Hooks it back for Moutinho. On in turn. Nice layoff. Burnley win it through Brownhill. Here's Weghorst. Can't win it in the challenge with Bolly. It balloons wide. Cody will retrieve. All eyes will be on the 4th official in a moment. David Coote. I think 3 minutes, I would think minimum. Tries have come on Burnley. Then Donker for Moutinho. It's anxious out there. Moutinho trying to just find that key pass now. Then Donker will use Semedo. Right-hand side, Semedo against Taylor. Shown inside. Semedo just uses Moutinho. Clips it towards the back post. Collins trying to win it. Will fall. And that's a save for Pope. It's 4 additional minutes, thank you. The big 4 minutes in Burnley's season. Can they see it out? Pope will kick this out of his hands. Matty Vidra's got the goal. Burnley lead by a goal to 0. I think impeded there was the keeper. That should have been a free kick. Trying to knock it inside. Should have been a free kick. Wasn't given. And intercepted by Lennon. He's driving forward here. Bolly across. Not for the first time Bolly won the ball. Chase for Brownhill. Sarr's giving it away. Tarkowski goes for goal. Where's that going? Sarr trying to get back. And he will save it. It was on target. What an effort from the Burnley skipper. Had to try it, I think. It would have given Burnley breathing space.
Oh, what a story that would have been.
It would, wouldn't it? From inside his own half. Here's Neto. Dispensed with the gloves. Tries have come on Burnley. The crowd know how big it is. They know how dramatic the Premier League can be late on. Everton and Leeds have snatched wins late on. Burnley have got to see this out. Bolly for Trincao. Back again. We're in the 2nd minute of additional time. Moutinho driving forward. Wide here now on that left for Johnny. He's got Neto with him. They've got men in the middle here. Neto looking to tease Collins. And then Roberts hits it against him. It's a goal kick. Never in Burnley's history have you heard a goal kick celebrated like that. It's Chelsea 0, West Ham 0. Yeah. Jorginho's missed a late penalty.
You can really hear how much this means to the fans in this place right now. This could be a huge step.
We're entering the 3rd minute of added time. 3rd of 4. Matty Vidra's goal separates the two sides. Nick Pope in no hurry. He'll kick this long. Can Burnley go out of the bottom 3? Barnes battling to try and win it. Brownhill's got a head on it. Head tennis in there. Brownhill with another header. Puts pressure on the back line. Weghorst chasing. It's gone back to the keeper. Maybe 90 seconds of additional time left. Sarr goes for the long boot forward. Kevin Long's left it for Nick Pope. Pope's got the ball in his hands. Burnley go to Watford next Saturday. Will they go on the back of 3 successive home wins again? Jimenez raises his boot. That should be a foul. Second time he's done it. Barnes down the line for Weghorst. Weghorst on for Barnes. He'll chase it. Does he go to the corner here? Oh yes, he does. He's a wise old owl, Ashley Barnes, and that'll be a Burnley throw. We're in the final minute of added time. Wolves are looking for Burnley to get on with it here. It'll be a throw right by the corner flag. Wolves are not happy. It's right by the corner flag. Barnes, I think, will leave it for Connor Roberts, will he? Oh, it's thrust into his chest. The referee's got to take action here. Surely it's a red card. Surely that should be a red card. He's thrust into the chest of Ashley Barnes. I think it's Neto with a yellow. Barnes unperturbed, as calm as you like. It'll be a Burnley throw. Anthony Taylor wants Burnley to get on with it. Roberts with it. We've almost played the 4 minutes here. Roberts wants action in front of him. He throws it, just throws it into the air for Barnes to contest. Wolves have won it. There can't be much time. We're in the 5th additional minute here. Sarr to lay it off, he's giving it away. Burnley are close. Taylor to collect it. Don't do anything silly here, Burnley. Taylor down the line for Weghorst. Surely that's time. Back with the keeper. We've played 4.5 minutes. What a win for Burnley. They're out of the bottom 3. Matty Vidra's goal on 62 minutes. Listen to Turf Moor erupt. It's 3 successive home wins in the Premier League. For the first time since 2016-17. Burnley out of the bottom 3 for the first time since October. And what a goal it was on 62 minutes. McNeil with the pass. Weghorst with the assist. Vidra with the finish. It could be the biggest goal in Burnley's recent history. It's finished Burnley 1. Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. What a win, Dave.
Fantastic. I think we knew as soon as that final whistle got blown that this place was going to explode. Absolutely fantastic here today. Brilliant atmosphere. Great performance from the lads. Another 3 points. Another massive step in the right direction. And let's see what happens the rest of this afternoon.
What a massive 10 days for Mike Jackson.
Massive for him, absolutely massive, and every credit to him. You know, it's a hell of a task that he's taken on. But you know, you can see he's got a group of players there who have absolutely given everything today. They've given 110%. They've put bodies on the line. Every single one of them has fought to win the ball back. So brilliant for him, brilliant for the players, brilliant for the fans.
They're gathering in the centre circle again, aren't they, I think? They're just trying to beckon the lads into the centre circle. Once again, the staff, unused subs. It's a fantastic reception. It's low-key, they're not getting carried away. There's work to be done yet. Burnley've not won anything, but they know it's a big win. They had to work hard. Got to remember, Wolves have only lost 6 times on the road this season.
Yeah, Wolves are a great side, as we were saying before. You know, they're still pushing for securing European football next season. So to put in a performance like this against, you know, a side like Wolves, who we're going to be giving everything today as well. Yeah, it's brilliant, and like I say, massive step in the right direction.
We'll look at that Matty Vidra goal a few times, won't we?
I'm sure we will. You know, as we were saying, great ball from Dwight McNeil to slip in Wout Weghorst, who got his head up, saw Vidra coming in, played him in and slotted it in. And this is fantastic from the fans as the players exit the pitch.
Staying behind, aren't they, the fans? And they're getting a superb reception. I think Josh Brownhill's leading most of it. Tarkovsky's going to be one of the last to leave. That tells you something about Weghorst is there. They know the crowd have played a big part, don't they?
They really do. You know, sure there'll be one of the first things they'll mention in post-match press, how good the fans have been today, because they really have. They're an absolutely noisy bunch here, and you know, this place feels a lot more like a fortress again.
It does, yes it does, that's a good point. And it's all on Everton now, isn't it? They go to Anfield. I'm sure Liverpool won't make any mistake this afternoon.
Well, like I say, we'll all be watching very closely. Liverpool going for the title still. I'm sure, you know, they're going to have the quality in that team to win that game. So yeah, let's see where we are in what, 2-3 hours time.
Yeah, and Burnley out the bottom three, first time since October.
But that's the thing, it's going to be such a huge boost for the lads. Going to be such a huge
and it brings
boost.
Leeds into play, I think, doesn't it? They're only 2 points ahead of Burnley.
Yeah.
Go to Palace tomorrow night.
That's it, you know. When there's other teams who see the results that we're getting, the performance that we're putting in, how much more of a fortress this place is, you know, it sends a message out there to them, to the rest of the Premier League, to the rest of the football world, that, you know, as we're saying,
we're alive and kicking.
We're alive and kicking. We are absolutely not down and out, and you know, we're going to do everything to stay up.
There's life in the old dog yet. Burnley are battling for their lives. Thanks, Dave. Thanks for your help. On to Watford on Saturday, 3 o'clock kickoff. Andy Hodgson with me for that one. I'll get my voice back for that, but I'm going to leave you the news that Matty Vidra is the hero. He's got the goal, his first goal at Turf Moor for over a year. Burnley 1, Wolves 0. The Clarets are out of the relegation zone. Goodbye from me.